Everybody be in tears and stuff. We have a good time over here. This lash is not gonna dry me. Hey y'all. We on YouTube too. So if you don't want to come to the Zoom, we on YouTube. We are on TikTok. Hey everybody. Is y'all coming? Is y'all coming or not? And what the kids say, Mom. Mom. Y'all know when they can't talk, that's what they say.
Cerca, Rena wants to say hi to you, if you don't mind.
Hi, Pumpkin. Hi, TT baby. Hi. Did you play Gracie's Corner for my baby?
Yes, I did. She was bopping her head on the couch, like she was like,
yeah. Did you? Okay, you have to do the months because you know they have they're in English and in Spanish.
I saw a few of them. They got some nice fades in there. I'm like, that cartoon.
Listen, do you hear me? Yes, I love it. Hi, Pumpkin.
He said, I hope you had a good day.
Have a good day.
Yeah. Oh, I did, Pumpkin. I hope you had a good day too.
Yeah.
She is so pretty, Sabrina. Oh, girl. You're going to have to beat him off her with a stick. Get your pistol ready. I got 3. I know. Ugh.
He's like, she's going to school. She ain't going nowhere.
That's right. Keep her close. So did y'all watch The Mother Hunger for the people that was my room? Yes, it does still smell like books, y'all. It does. That's so crazy. So I was woke up to some mess. How do you join the Zoom? You go to cercatrova22.com, register, and the Zoom link is there. Y'all, that lash it's gonna get me. I'm telling y'all, that ain't gonna work. And the Zoom link and the links to the books that we read are there. Is this a Christian group? So we're not labeled anything. We do study everything here. We will learn about everything. We don't put limits on everything because we outside. So I don't know. You could call it whatever you want to call it. Stay for a while and you come up with your name for it. You know, we don't really do all that. You know, we study everything. You'll love it here. I promise. It's great. And I'm not just saying that. I'm saying we got some good stuff today. We're about to read about Adam and Eve. So I guess so. I don't know. I don't know. But y'all, if you can, everybody real quick, go to Sacred Text, Internet Archive, if you can, and get go to the test or the Book of Adam and Eve, book 1, y'all. Why am I not connected to the internet? Hold on, y'all. I still ain't even. I think I am. Oh, I am. Okay. Here we go, y'all. Now I got my new devices. We can do what we gonna do here. Sacredtext.org, Sacred Text Internet Archive, y'all. And then we need to go to the first book of Adam and Eve.
Hello,
or it's called Table of Treasures. A couple of different things. So for my newbies, if you hey, how are you?
I'm fine. I just wanted to thank everybody. Thank y'all so much for the donations. Y'all, the people on TikTok, y'all just do not know the blessing that y'all gave to me. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you. They still rolling in, but y'all can stop. But thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. I'm in the hotel. It's going to be a little bit. They saying it's going to be a little minute before they can get the lights and stuff on. I don't know what's going on. SK, if you hear, she sent me some videos of what's going on as far as the lights and everything that's going on with the government and everything. But y'all, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. Thank you.
We love you too.
Thank you.
Yes, our baby is out there. Look, because we family around here. She said they still coming in. She said, y'all can stop if you want to. She said, we're good. But she said, thank you. The stuff is still, cause see, y'all see our people, we ain't taking more than what we need. You see what I'm saying? And she didn't even ask, but our family was like, wait a minute, our cousin, sister, niece,
when I tell you they kept throwing me in,
you know what I'm saying? Like, Cerca Trova community to the rescue. We don't let our people suffer.
I am beyond thankful for y'all. I wouldn't be right here where I am right now if it weren't for Jesus Christ and y'all. Thank y'all so much.
We love you.
But guess what? What you say? God, I trust you. Look what he did.
Yes.
You see, WIU, you right. That's what we do around here. See, we don't gotta go through no church, nothing. We don't wait and say, honey, they is not a part of our community. We can't help them, or they not sister such and such's grandson, or sister Biscuit and brother Biscuit's favorite, so we're not gonna help them. We don't do that over here. We gonna help our family, period.
The rising club.
Yep, Tone, that's Ashley. Come on. She said thank you. She said everybody is.
Hey y'all.
Y'all make sure y'all mute y'all phones, y'all. But do y'all see that? Ashley Tone said,
I went and said,
that's somebody with the name of A. I just said Ashley. He talking about.
I went and looked at your account.
We don't even know who we sent it to. Cash up. I'm telling you, look. We is here to help our people, and we can't do it all the time, y'all. Every night we not gonna do it. Every time we get together, we can't help everybody. We ain't big enough yet. Yeah. Keyword, please. Mute your phone, y'all. I hear somebody start.
Yesterday, before I even said
y'all.
And you volunteered there. Like,
hold on, y'all.
I asked you what was for lunch. You told me.
And
then you said from
fries and a drink.
Hey. Somebody don't have their phone muted, and we listen to all y'all business. Well, thank you. We don't want to listen to y'all business, y'all. We ain't that nosy yet. Now y'all leave it. We might have to put our ear to the wall if y'all don't care, but we gonna listen now. We try not to, but we family, and family is nosy as hell. Woo! Y'all know it. I just want to say this. I'm so grateful for y'all. Y'all don't know, I went to bed feeling so good. I woke up feeling good because I feel like over here, we really are real family, y'all. We do what maybe our natural families don't do for us, as to why we have hurt and trust issues. They'll have it and be like, dang, I'm sorry, that's messed up. Okay, but over here, our $1 and $2 and $5 and $10, baby, they move mountains around here. We buy cars and it's a lot of stuff we doing in Cerca Trova community. Y'all don't know, we paid bills already yesterday, but what happened with you and another situation, y'all, I don't even know how God bless you, and it ain't none of our business. You know, I always say, I don't be like, ooh, girl, how much you get? We don't know, and we ain't worried about it. Just make sure y'all pay y'all tithes on it. Don't make sure whatever comes in, 10% of that, you got to give it out somewhere so that he can keep stuff going. That's the part we be forgetting. It's a gift, but God says 10% of your increase, right? So make sure that you give that out. But look, y'all, and just think, as soon as everything, because y'all got to realize I went on break, but I'm still building Tatnot Place. I got to do all our forms and all of that kind of stuff so people can actually come in. We can check, make sure you're not trying to scam, because we're not giving money to scammers. We're giving money to people that genuinely need it. That's like even with the books. If you can go and get your nails done, you can go get a fresh cut. Make sure you fly for the club. You can spend $50 and get your books. We're doing it for people that absolutely do not have it. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to take care of the folks that really, really, really don't have it or have the ability to get it. So with that being said, I know we early, so I'm trying to wait. I don't want to have to keep, repeating. So y'all, I'm going to make some coffee. And just because I just woke up 3 minutes before I got on here, I need to go get me some water and get my life. Y'all can talk amongst yourselves. Please be nice. Always be nice. New people, we don't be mean. I don't know if we got no new people or not. So if y'all come into the Zoom or YouTube or wherever, y'all can come and talk and do whatever y'all gonna do. It's like church when you sitting around talking about praise the Lord, girls. That little talk time. Y'all can do that right now. This ain't church, but we go have it. Thank you. It's Walmart and City Trends. This was $1 and these was 10 or 8 or 9. Yep. They was 8 or 9. And I got some Jessica Simpson pumps in there that when I wear it outside, I got them from the Goodwill for $2.52, but they nice. So there you go. My outfit cost about $13.15. Plus the lashes. They was $1.25. So I'll say $15 with tax. How about that? But I'm gonna go get my stuff. Yeah, because this ain't gonna work. I'm gonna go make me some coffee. Y'all, the new people coming in, can y'all please tell them where to go to the because we in the book of Adam and Eve. I ain't decided which chapters yet because I'm gonna have to skim through because I overslept and I didn't get to write them down. But with that, can y'all please go to the Cave of Treasures on Sacred Text Internet Archive.com. Go to the Apocrypha, and the first book there is the first book of Adam and Eve, or the Cave of Treasures. Okay, so can y'all go back over to TikTok and put the links up for me to Adam and Eve, or Sabrina, everybody, because the newbies want to know. Can y'all put the link? Y'all go to CercaTrova22.com too, and it has all of that there, so y'all can download the books for free from Z Library or either Sacred Text Internet Archive. Y'all know the words. But they coming over. They coming over to put the info up for y'all so y'all can be on page on the thing with us. But okay, y'all can have y'all church time real quick. Let me go get this coffee and get my life, y'all. I'll be right back.
Oh,
Real quick, everybody. Hey, Tom. Real quick, everybody. I want to thank James Davis, if you in here, KK, my auntie Cerca, Valerie, Tadaria, oh my gosh, Marsha Robinson, Greg Smith, Jacqueline Price, Veronica Booker, is it Serpethia? Miss Crawford, thank you. Sarah, my baby, Sarah Bennett, thank you. Lucretia, Jane, Alexandria, Tamira, all of y'all, Jackie, Blatcher, Crystal Johnson, whoever NMJ is, thank you. Teresa Wright, Maryland, Lisa Smith, Kirsten Abbey, Tamika Yerbro, Gerald Moore, Felicia Davis, Sean Harwood, Kyra, Virginia, y'all, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. Y'all helped me a lot. Thank y'all so much.
I'm glad.
We love you.
Can you hear me?
Yes. I love you too, Natasha.
Are you? I sent money to a person. There was no picture. It had an A on it, just a big capital A. Are you that person?
No, I have a picture on mine.
Okay, I sent. Well, it was only like it was a small amount, but
Yeah, that's fine.
it's it had an A on it, and I didn't know who I was sending it, but I just sent it. But anyway, I don't care as long as you're good. That's all that matters.
Yes, Tom, thank you. Thank y'all so much. Y'all just don't know that y'all really took me out of a hole. Thank you. Thank you.
Can you write down your name? Let's see. It says Ashley Graham. Yeah, that's the one I sent it to.
It's I'm gonna put it in the comments real quick. I'm gonna put it in the comments so that you can see.
No. Are you gonna write it on TikTok or on?
No, on here on Zoom.
Okay, because
you want my name, or what do you want from? I'm just gonna show you
your Cash App thing. Okay, I see the chat.
That's it right there. That's what I just sent. In the chat.
All right, for sure. Are you good with food, or like what's good?
Right now we did get a bite to eat. We went to Sonic and got something to eat today. And here at the hotel where I'm staying at, they serve breakfast, which is good. So I'm okay right now. I'm okay.
All right, for sure.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. God bless. You
God
are
bless you, brother.
all
I love
y'all.
you.
Y'all.
Thank you.
Actually, so I just want to know, do you need like
Yes, ma'am.
more nights or more food money? Like, do you need
Um,
anything else?
the only thing, right? I'm not worried because I know I'm gonna be okay.
That's
But
right.
food wise, that's the only. That's it, really.
Okay.
Just make sure that I can
So
provide
in
food for my kids
in
and my.
Cash App, okay, I got you. But in Cash App is something Zodi at the end. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put that out there. I'm so sorry.
With me on mine,
Was is Graham just the end?
yeah, Graham is just the end. It's ACB Graham.
Oh,
That's it.
all right, all right.
Hi, Ashley, this is Erica. I sent you a cash app to Miss Circle because I didn't know which cash app to send it to.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
I,
She
I
sent it
sent
to me. She
yeah,
did. Thank you.
you're welcome. I,
Every
I
every real quick, I just want to say this, y'all. That's why I know people don't believe. Like, I'm not, and y'all know they even charge to take it out to send it, and I still send whatever they send you. You know what I'm saying? So I eat that cost. I don't care. You know what I
Yeah.
oh,
mean?
okay. I
And it was like it was Auntie had sent one this last night, and then when I woke up this morning, she had still sent me another good amount, and I was just like, "Thank you."
Listen, it ain't mine though. This is your
I
other
know.
aunties and uncles making sure they niece is cool. You know what I mean?
That's
This is
right.
why I
That's
say,
why I
y'all.
said thank y'all. Everybody that sent me a cash app, I named all of them. Thank y'all so
Oh,
much because
wow.
I
Real quick,
wouldn't have.
sure I have your name right. It says ABCGRAHAM. Is that you?
It's ACB.
Yeah, it's ACB Graham.
see that's what I couldn't get. It had like several when I put it in trying to find it and I couldn't figure it out. So I just sent it to Miss Circle. I know she was gonna take care of it.
Yeah.
So I
Thank
yeah.
you.
It's
You're
all
Thank
right,
welcome.
y'all. And even if it went to the wrong person, they might have needed it. We don't
Exactly.
know. It might
They
have
might
been.
have needed you to bless
Well,
somebody else. So thank you.
well, my last name says Snotty. I don't know if that's your name. It's an ODDY.
SNODDY. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Graham.
y'all,
Okay.
we don't want to put that
Okay.
out, y'all, because
I
this is
know,
still on the internet. So
and
that's why
I
certain
didn't want
information.
to. I didn't want to. I didn't want to. I'm so sorry, but I just
It's
wanted to make sure it went to the right person. I'm so sorry.
That's my married name, but I got a divorce,
I'm
so
sorry.
I'm going by
Oh, okay.
my maiden name is
So it's
Graham.
not your name. Okay. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
it's okay. It's okay. We don't know, but we try to keep folks' business because we is on the internet, and folks is crazy. I had a
Yes,
crazy
ma'am.
situation happen to me last night, y'all. I'm so sad about it. And behind this bookshelf, it was some craziness, and the old sucker had to come out. Y'all pray for me. I might be in trouble. Cause I
Oh
had
my
to bring
goodness.
that old girl out, folks calling my phone at 3:26 in the morning in behind something a tree that ain't man's. I don't play that, and I don't play it behind nobody's tree, baby. I paid for a service, and that was all. And I was live when I did it. Y'all seen it. Y'all was here. Ain't no funny stuff with me, baby. I'm sorry. If you got some issues, y'all need to handle that. That don't have nothing to do with me. And I let folks know. Don't let this word fool you. The gangster ain't went not a damn place. You hear me? She's still here. And I'm gonna check you if you call yourself calling my phone on some BS, especially when I haven't solicited it. Absolutely not. You better check your man. Don't call yourself checking me, honey, because Lord, see. Miserable people want other people to be miserable, and I'm not gonna be miserable with you. If I'm not gonna be miserable with people that got the same blood pumping through my veins, I get away from my kids when they get on my nerves. So, y'all be careful because there's some Looney Tunes on the planet.
That's real though. That's real.
And what this person don't even know is I didn't put your husband's business crazy out to the world. You don't even understand what this was about to do for y'all, but you didn't cut that short, pumpkin. Deuces. Thanks for the shelf. I paid for my services. I'm good. Folks is crazy, y'all. Crazy. But let me say this. The sad part about it is, whether you a man or a woman and you a cheater, let me show you what you do. You make other people look crazy at y'all. When you bring other people into your relationship, both of y'all look weird. Y'all look weird. Because y'all on some twisted, we ain't together, we together, involving people, lying to folks. Like, that's weird. Y'all weird. And if you got sneaky links and you inviting people in, first of all, if somebody died, you are going to be an accomplice to that craziness. They have shows like Snaps for a reason. And this is why I don't play with married, separated, we kind of on and off. I don't want no parts of it. Somebody gonna get hurt. And everybody ain't about to let you call and be on no crazy stuff. Some folks will be deceived. So you got to be careful of your words in the internet and just saying stuff to people because you don't know who you're dealing with on the other side of that phone. You have absolutely not, you don't know how crazy I am. You don't know if you call me on the very wrong day and I said the next person that disrespect me is going to get it. You got to be careful of playing with folks and just thinking because you mad, you can go around doing and saying whatever you want. You can't. Because everybody ain't no punk, baby, and everybody ain't scared of you. And everybody ain't worried about nothing, your family, your nobody, honey. Especially folks like Cerca that had to stand 10 toes down against whoever, whenever, however, baby, since I was 11. Period. I didn't have to go heads up with my own mama in behind mine. So keep it clean. Because some folks is trying to fight the person they used to be. You don't know what I've been healed from. I didn't have to fight for my life, literally, to get out of a door. More than one time. I've had to fight whole groups of people more than one time, and it was just me. I don't need no group. I'm always by myself. I step 10 toes down, baby. I don't gotta call nobody. And folks talk about, I'm gonna put some stuff on the internet and I own y'all company. Quit playing. That company that take good care of y'all, I own it. That's defamation of character. Go do what you want to because I don't even know you. And I got the receipt showing that I told you what would happen. So be cool. Folks, it's crazy. Anyway. See, y'all, this is why I got to stay in my word. I'm just saying, and I'm saying this because folks, this internet got folks crazy, y'all. When you don't got to see a person face to face, they be on some crazy stuff. Like, whew. Shoot. Anyway, Adam and Eve, good evening, family. Y'all see that I don't know if she want to be named, but there was something on my wish list that showed the heck up, and I'm so happy because now we got our iPad, we got our phone, everybody can see good, and I can look up everything. Y'all look it up. We can study together. Sorry that we had to do that. Y'all be getting to see me though. That's why we here, because I'm a real person. That's why I told you I don't care nothing about no fame or none of that. I am a real person.
Auntie, yeah. I got a question.
Huh?
on Z Books. Which book of Adam and Eve are you reading from? Do you
It's
know?
not on. Well, see, I'm not reading it on Z Books. That's what I was about to show y'all. I'm on the Internet Apocrypha. You know, the sacred text. That's where I'm gonna be reading from today, y'all. So
Okay.
if y'all can go to Internet Archive, Sacred Text Internet Archive, and click on the little baby here. This is what you're gonna see. Is that backwards, y'all? I know it's on the website. Is this backwards? Oh, okay, good. So I know it's backwards over here for y'all. Hold on. So when you go online, you go to Sacred Text Internet Archive.com, and you'll see pictures like this. Well, actually, let me go back. You're gonna see 8 pictures like this. If you blow this up and come over here, the lady with the baby is what we're going to be reading out of the Apocrypha. And then if you blow that up again, go this way, Circa is backwards. And then the first book of Adam and Eve, that's where we're going to be reading from today. Right there. And I'm getting ready to go through and tell y'all where I want y'all to read. So, sorry that we had to do that, y'all, but I be wanting y'all to understand that I'm still a real person and I still go through stuff. And I be trying to be nice, and I was, and then I wasn't, and then I went back to nice. Because I'm not about to let nobody take my, craziness. So, somebody asked me why I was doing what. Hey, y'all. Okay, so let's get this popping. Give me 1 second. I need to look at the chapters. Okay, first off, we're going to read chapter 3. So go to chapter 3. And then I'm going to tell y'all what no, I'm not going to tell y'all because y'all going to go and read ahead. The website is cercatrova22.com. It's the first book of Adam and Eve, yeah. And then we're going to go to chapter 3. So it looks like this. It's in Roman numerals, y'all, so sorry. Let me do that. Oh, okay. All right. So, let me go and I'm gonna go check on these other ones really quickly. So I can already know where we're going after this. Sorry if I ruined anybody's mood, y'all, but y'all need to understand there is always going to be opposition. It's how you respond to it. Okay? It's always how you respond to it. Okay, and the next one is going to be 6, but don't go read it early, please, because I got some stuff. So we're going to read 3 and we'll read 6 and then we'll move forward after that. All right, so everybody at 3? Is we all at 3? Everybody at 3. Good job. Okay. Y'all, our little class is growing. We got 73 people in here so far, and then we got everybody over here. All right, let me do this first. I'm sad. Y'all got to get another ring light. This one's fried. It's fried, y'all. Hold on. I might be able to use this, though. Give me a second. I think I got another little piece that I might be able to put it in because it could just be this block. So maybe it's time to throw that one away and put this here. Let's see if this works. I keep forgetting I got USBs on this thing. Nope. So you're just not gonna do it, huh? Right. It's done for y'all, I think. Oh, we in there. Nickelodeon. Okay. We are back in business. Family, look it. I think that's an old box and it just wasn't going to work. All right. Here we go. Thank you, Lord, because y'all know these eyes, it's not like is this charged? Because then I could just take this off of here. Yeah, we good. Okay. So, y'all, here we go. First off, I want you to write down. I don't really understand. That's what you need to say. I don't really understand. So has someone ever said something to you and be like, come again? Just kind of throw you off? Hey, Tiff. Guess what? We had another somebody on here last night that was trying to talk, baby. And her phone was staticking out. I said, oh, she didn't took Tiffany's place. And then you show up today. Ain't that something? Somebody else took your place, girl, and was trying to talk. And the whole time they were trying to talk, it was... I said, ooh, he gonna make sure it's always one, ain't he? We missed you. Yes. Oh. Do you want to try it and see if it...
Hello?
Hey!
I came in last night, but I was a lot late. I didn't get an alert that you were online until super late. Yeah, I wanted to give to Miss Ashley, but I have a situation of my own, so I couldn't. But, I'm happy that she was able to be okay.
Can I tell you this? Guess what? You already know how we do. We give when we can, and when we can't, it's okay. This is how it works. We family, y'all. Do not ever apologize, because sometimes prayer works more than money. Okay? When all of us praying for a person's situation, then we opening up heaven. God got to answer. So he can answer something better than money. All of these TT babies around here, y'all. So I want to say this really quickly. I was alerted to the fact that one of TT babies, I think that's going to be our little group for our little babies. They just going to be TT Cerca babies. We're going to call them that, TT Cerca babies, okay? So TT Cerca baby, one of TT Cerca babies found out that pocket monsters or Pokemon is not a good thing. And they ripped up all of their Pokemon cards. I don't know whose baby that is, but I want to talk to them. Okay? Our TT baby is 8, 9, 10 years old, 7. And they was listening on here that Pokemon is not necessarily a nice thing if you look up the words and what it means. And this little baby made it up in their own minds that they was going to rip up their Pokemon cards and not carry pocket monsters around with them, y'all.
That was Christina.
Huh?
That was Christina's kid, Christina Richards.
It was Christina Richards, baby?
Yeah.
Christina, come on. Come on.
Oh,
come on in the room.
I was putting the baby down for a nap. Yeah, he's no. I'll whisper. Just real quick, I'll tell you that he's the one that I, listened to Set the Captives Free. He had a sleep demon. I delivered him from that. I delivered him, I prayed for him and he stopped twitching or something, and he got delivered. He's been seeing this stuff. And so all he had to hear was you say, no, that's not good. And he was like, okay, bye. It's like he trusts the spirit so much right now. And so I just needed you to know that, girl. It's beautiful to see in a young man.
Listen, I just want to say good job, Mom. Because y'all, okay, so y'all look how that look what she said. I was able to deliver my baby from a sleep demon. I was able to, he's not twitching no more. There was things that acknowledge, y'all, the power. Reading, God got it out here for us. We do not have to always run our babies to no doctors, getting no medicine. If we have the information to help our family and our children, y'all. And then we just have to ask God to show us how to apply it and do it. It didn't have to be no lengthy thing. She said, baby, we on and on to something else. And I'm acknowledging the things that he's seeing. And once he acknowledged it, there were things that changed. In an 8-year-old, 7?
Sorry, he's 12.
12. Okay. 12. That's still the A. He like, whoa. So this is why I've been going, oh, that's all you. How many adults gonna do that?
That's real though.
Ain't it? It is. How many times have God showed us that something, the pocket monsters we be carrying around ain't good? And guess what we do? We push them tighter in and zip them up. Because we so comfortable having them around us with this dysfunction and chaos and all of this, that the babies be like, oh, that's all you had to say. We be like, well, looking out the window like we in a sad movie and stuff, y'all. I don't know if I can let go of my pocket demons because they help me. I don't know if I can. Y'all know how we do. Kids be like, oh, well, let's go, moving on. And we be like, no, it's been a part of me since I was a child. Come on, y'all. All jokes aside, it's the truth. God be trying to, we'll ask God to change our life. We'll tell God we tired of something. And instantly he try to take it and we be like, oh, no, I'm not letting it go. It's mine, it's mine. I like my hurt. I like my pain. I like being sad because it gets me attention. No, I can't let go of telling people who hurt me. Where my blanket, y'all? Because that's how they really do. It's your security blanket. You're hurt. Your wall you put up, your antitrust. It's your security blanket, y'all. It's how you hide your anger. Exactly. You don't want, they ain't never gonna hurt me no more. I ain't showing them nothing. Well, then you hurt yourself because you miss markers of your own evolution when you do that. Because the pain that comes to you, the struggle is making you. So then you get old and you still be fake. Don't say that. Because you ain't your real you, because the real you is hidden behind the cloth. And my Jesus. And every once in a while we get to see you. But then that cloth go back and then you'll come out for a little bit. But let me tell you something about being two people, baby. In a minute, you ain't going to be able to draw the line in between. And you won't know who you are anymore. If you won't be your real self, somebody got to take over you. If you won't be the person that God wants to change you into, you're going to be fake. He can't do nothing with that. It's like fake food. It's pretty, but you can't eat it, and it has no nutritional value whatsoever. Get rid of the fake bananas and get some real ones. Get rid of the fake cherries and the little boxes of cereal that ain't got nothing in them. Get rid of all of that in your life. It looks good, but it don't have no nutritional value. It's not taking you nowhere spiritually. When you hide from situations, when you don't want to address issues, you're not getting over it. You're not done with it. You are masking it. And guess what's happened? It is festering behind the scenes, and you're becoming sicker and more septic and more toxic because you will not cut it open and let God pour some medicine in there to change it so you can be the person that he designed you to be. But he has to chisel that into you. And I don't know if y'all ever been cut, but cutting hurts. It does not feel well at all. What's going on, CJ?
What's up? I just wanted to show you this because I sent it to you through your email last night, and it was a protester a few days ago. She said we got 1,028 days left, but we don't know what it's for.
1,028 days.
Yeah, just flip it around and you'll see this is on the news, and they not talking about it how they should be. But as you see,
hold on, nephew.
what's up?
I need you to count 42 months and tell me how many days is in 42 months.
How many days in 42 months? 30. 1,260 days.
And how many days did she say we got left?
1,200. I mean 1,000. What is this thing? I don't.
You off? We can't hear you.
Oh, you can hear me now?
Yes, you said how many days? You talking? It's about what you said, ain't it? It's
You
about
can
the
hear me
same
now?
number. I can hear you.
Well, it's not the same number. It's like 200 numbers off, but hers is 1,028 days, and then our number that you just asked me for is 1,260 days.
Okay,
So
so
it's
remember what
way
I
less
told
than
you?
42 months.
So look, yes, because 42 months is half of the tribulation, nephew.
Right.
Right?
Right.
42 months is half of the tribulation. So with that, they really ain't lying to y'all.
Yeah,
They not,
and the
they
thing
might
is,
have their
like, what
days
does she
off a little
mean?
bit, and I might have my days off, but Jesus been right all the time. Let's get on this Adam and Eve, y'all. We ain't got all night. Come on, let's get moving. Thank you, nephew. I tell y'all, everybody, and don't think I've started to look at the videos y'all sending me and everything, but it's so many. And then y'all know I'm getting back to come on. So you just not gonna, you don't see me really? All of a sudden you don't see me, and when I ain't even looking at it, it pops open. That's crazy. Come on. Okay. So here we go, y'all. I'm gonna stand up. It is what it is. I ain't got all these books in the place, but y'all know when I read, I like to stand up because I feel like I can, whatever. All right. Here we go. Chapter 3. Here we go. It says, God said to Adam, I have ordained on this earth days and years. Nephew, when you just talking about how many days they talking about we got left? You own it, nephew, every time. That's my baby right there, y'all. That my young nephew be own it. Yesterday it was Ashley. She said, I've been saying, God, I trust you. And that was the first words we were saying all day, wasn't it? And then look, y'all see, words have power. Here we go. Woo! And thou and thy seed shall dwell and walk in it until the days and years are fulfilled, when I shall send the word that created you. So I'm going to read this in our words, y'all. So God said, look, I ordained how many days, how many years, how many people are going to be on the earth until all the days are fulfilled, when I shall send the word that created you, and against the word that you messed up. So the word that you disobeyed, that's the same word that I sent to make y'all. That's the same word that I sent to create the earth and all of that. The same word, R-O-R-D. I mean, excuse me, W-O-R-D. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm still asleep. W-O-R-D, y'all. Pray for me. The same word that God said, let there be light, let there be a tree, let there be a human. Right? Sorry, y'all. Give me a minute. I had a brain fart. Is the same word, y'all, that God is about to talk about in here, 1. And 2, when he say it's done in your life. Words have power. Okay? This is why I be telling y'all, don't just speak stuff. Don't quit saying always and it's always. Well, that mean it ain't never gonna end if you do that. Do you hear me? Words have power, and the devil knows he ain't gotta fight you. All he gotta do is get you in the habit of saying 1 or 2 things, and you wreck your life every day. I know today is going to be bad. I know today is going to be stressful. I know that these people are going to get on my nerves. I can already tell this day back. If he gets you saying that 3 times a week, you have a bad week every week. Because it takes you 2 days to get over what you said 3 days ago. So how much chaos are you actually speaking into your own life? Because they're like, we gods, we got power. Okay, but what do you use your power for? Do you use your power to ruin everybody else's life? Do you use your words? Because that is your power. The Bible says that the tongue is two-edged, which means the same words that you use to cut somebody else with will be coming back to cut you, honey. You will hear them. You will. And it'll probably be multiplied. So you did it to one person, and now 7 people are going to come back and say the very hurtful words that you had no problem spewing. Ooh, you're going to hear them yourself. And it's going to be at a time when you're probably almost broken, because that's what you did to somebody else. You hit them in a jugular vein. Oh. Okay. But we about to see how words have power real quick. Okay. It says, and this is like the rest of one. It says, and against which thou hast transgressed, the word that made thee come out of the garden and raised you when you was first fallen. So the first time you fell, and when I kicked you out of the garden, you couldn't believe you had to be on earth and you couldn't just float around the galaxies making pyramids on Mars and stuff. When you was your celestial self, you don't get to do that no more. Okay? 2, he said, yea, the word that will again save thee when the 5 days and a half are fulfilled. But when Adam heard, write down 5.5 days, y'all. I know my people that already read Adam and Eve, you already know what this is, but for my newbies, they don't. Write down 5.5 days. Please. This is 3. It says, but when Adam heard these words from God, and of the great 5 days and a half, he did not understand the meaning. Remember when I told you, I said, I don't understand. I had y'all write that down in the beginning. I don't understand. So God told Adam, he said, look, you messed up big time, but because I love you, the same word that created everything that you see is going to come back and undo what you did. And that word is Jesus, the Savior, Christ, whatever name you got for him, and whatever language and whatever your religion is, because it's the same dude, Krishna, whatever, Buddha, they was all born around the 25th, you know what I'm saying? Whatever name he go by in your thing, he was all still an African little boy in all other languages, but amen, there you go. Okay, so in 5 days, okay, and it says, for Adam was, he did not understand. So it says, for Adam was thinking that there would be but 5 days and a half for him to the end of the world. What was my nephew just talking about? They said we got 1,000 days until the world ends. It's right here. Nobody knew I was going to read this, but boom, right on time.
Wow.
Okay? Nephew, I told you every time you keep on reading because you be giving your titi her stuff she need. Come on with it, everybody. Yeah. Do you see?
Yeah,
do
and
y'all
it's crazy.
See how God works?
It's crazy.
Yes. And you didn't even know I was going to read this today. Boom, here we go. So, here we go. It says, and Adam cried, it said he wept, and prayed to God to explain it to him. How often when situation or words come to you, do you ask God, explain why this is happening? Or do you instantly just start trying to take over and figure it out for yourself? That's where y'all stress comes. Why was you trying to figure it out when he said, I already worked it out. I already know what's going to happen every single day. Chapter 3, y'all, of Adam and Eve. Why are you trying to figure it out? I can tell you why you be stressed and why you be crying. Because you don't understand. Because if you understood, you would not be upset. Ain't that crazy? In every situation of your life, when you feel, oh my Jesus, when you feel anxiety, when you feel pressure, when you feel misunderstood and all of that, it is because you do not understand what God is doing. You don't understand his plan. And guess what? You get that from your daddy, Adam. We are his kids. And if you read this Adam and Eve, you will see yourself so good. You'll be like, oh, wow, I'm happy I wasn't the only person. I'm not depressed. I'm Adam's kid. I'm Eve's kid. This is why all of this stuff was happening to me, because my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-granddaddy was a I ain't calling. He cried all the time. He was always crying and passing out. I know people like this right now. Jesus, you just can't take nothing, but you always doing something. Sound like your daddy, Adam. He was always getting his tail in some mess and then want to cry and pass out. Get yourself up off the ground. I'm just going to get up. Oh, get up. Get up. Stand up. Somebody, you should have been an angel around. Oh, I should have been an angel around and tell Adam, stand up. You know? Oh, Jesus. Diva Adam. Yes, Lord, honey, because he was definitely. Ooh. I told you I'm writing a play called Oh Adam, and I needed a man with a deep voice to say, Oh Adam. Please. He was so passing out self. Yes, he was always passing out. Just so emotional. And Eve, Lord, we ain't even gonna get started on her. We'll get to her another day. I'm so sick of her. She didn't have no scruples. Whatever the damn, yes, this is a great idea. She act like Dory kind of on Nemo. 40, 42, 5, Wallaby Way. And then she forget. She look in the dang mirror and then forgot that this nigga, oops, sorry, this is she trying to kill us. He is trying to get rid of us. And she kept forgetting. You can't see it in his eyes, girl, that's the devil. He done changed his appearance 17 times. You just, okay. Yeah, well, Adam, it's only us. And God told me it's only us, but I saw this man. Well, how was it a man if it's only us? But he said, come on. But I think we should go. And Adam is like, no, I think we need, oh, you ain't gonna listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. I can see her. Sit down somewhere. Ooh, anyway. I just get worked up, think about it. All right, y'all. So we got 5 days. It said, and then God in his mercy for Adam, who was made after his own image and similitude, explained to him that these were 5,500 years and how one would come who and save him and his seed. That is Jesus, the Savior. But Adam, in his old feeble thinking, thought it was only going to be 5.5 days until he died. He's just so simple-minded. Now, the reason that God said 5 days is because it's 5 of God's days. And this is why he said, my time ain't your time. So to God, it was only 5.5 days. But in our time, it was 5,500 years. So when God says that he created the earth in 7 days, how long did it take our God to create the earth? Because it's 7 of his days, not our days, y'all.
7,000.
7,000 years.
Can I find this book in the Supagrapha as well?
I believe it's in there. It should be. If not, it's in our lost books of Eden. I can't remember which books it's in. Don't make me lie. I think it's in both of them. But you can also go online too. Are you online?
I am online. I've tried to find it in the sacred text. It's
okay.
Not...
I can show you again. Oh, if I can give. Okay. So if you go to, hold on. I'm just go to the sacred text. So if you go to Internet Archive,
yep.
Right? And if you go to Sacred Text Internet Archive and you'll see these 8 boxes on there, just go to the one with the lady with the baby, click that, and then it's going to be the 3rd chapter of Adam and Eve. Like it's the first book. I don't know if this is blurry or not. I'm sure it is because I feel like it's blurry. Hold on.
In the search engine on there, and it gave me something totally different. Okay.
Yep. So just type in internet, sacred text internet archive.com, I believe. Or you can type in the first book of Adam and Eve, sacred text, and it should come right up.
Thank you.
Somebody just posted the link in the chat, so you can just press.
Oh, thank you so much. See how our family we are not leaving nobody behind, boy. Y'all be making sure y'all family members got the info. I love it. Ooh, that made me happy when y'all do stuff like that. Oh, it's great. Okay, so look, 7,000 years. How many days was that? 2.5 million days? Is that what it said? How many days is 7,000 years?
By whose count?
I mean, just type in how many days is in 7,000 years. Y'all tell me.
Two million 555,500.
Oh, shoot, really? Hold on, y'all.
$2,555,000.
Here, right on here.
Can anybody tell me where she's at on the, when it comes to the Old Testament progress? What page?
She's in Adam and Eve, chapter 3, on the first page of chapter 3.
But it's a sacred text.
We can't hear you.
Go to the sacred text, sacredtext.com.
Y'all, that's the voice with the trash again. I'm sorry. Y'all know
I clicked on the Apocrypha. I can't even pronounce it, but I went to chapter 3. She's in chapter 3, verse 6.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. What was I going to say? Oh, I gotta send it. Oh, that's they're gonna have to wait. Them little boys, I send it to them. They'll get it. Because I normally have cash. I go to the store, and I went to the store today, and I forgot to get their cash. It only be like $6 or 10 or whatever, but I ain't been here to create no trash for real. So there's that. All right, back to
Wine and Adam.
No, I know. I'm just I either went to the other chapter. Okay. So with that, I'm sorry, I just had a crazy thought. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, 2 million days. So when you think about how much time went into making the earth, does that make a lot more sense of how the mountains could have been here? Because y'all have to realize that God went around in the dark thinking about, oh, if I was to make a mountain, I would make it like this. And it was dark. And then when he said, let there be lights, everything was here. He went around in the dark for 2 million days, creating all of the black holes and the different cosmic this and that, and the mountains, and he just went around in the dark in his mind. He was in the dark. And when he said, let there be light, everything was already there. Now, if we were made in his image, what did I tell y'all? If you think it, you're going to say it. And if you say it, you are going to do it, which means you created it in the dark first where nobody can see in your mind. Ain't that crazy? So in that way, we are made in his image. Because he just thought, oh, I'll make a tree, and I'll make an apple tree, and an orange tree, and a lemon tree, and this and that, and a pomegranate. He was just thinking, oh, if I did make it, this is what I would do. And boom, let there be light. He was like, oh, I did it. Y'all want to see what I made? Y'all want to see what I made? That's what he was saying. This is what I made. Look at it. Ain't it pretty? Ain't that like a TikTok right now? Y'all want to see what I made? And then they show the baby. But they get that from my dad. They get it from my dad. He said, y'all want to see what I made? Y'all want to see what? And the world was here. Look what I made, y'all. Look what I made. Like real life. So, y'all mute your phone, please. It makes sense. It makes sense that Tone. It makes sense that Tone. It makes sense that what we think creates our reality. We got that from our dad. And in that way, we are gods in our own life. Okay? We are not gods, but we are God-like in the fact that our words create our reality. How I speak. You tell a child they're dumb every day, even if they're not, they will believe it. If you tell a child they are ugly and stupid every day, guess what? Even if they are not, even if you say it jokingly, they will believe it. This is where eating disorders comes from. And get a little black self with your pale self. So then they go and they want to change. We would not have all these babies wanting to change who they are if people had spoke positivity into who they were as their regular self. But guess what? They start to hate themselves with your bald head self. Well, grow her hair or grow his hair. Why would you say that? And these babies are forming in their mind their opinions of their self. It's already hard enough. They got kids at school calling them ugly. They got kids at school telling them they're not cute or they're not this or they're not that. Then they come home and you doing it. Jokingly or unjokingly, you tearing your baby down. My daughter will tell y'all.
Mom, come on. Stop watching your phone.
Mute your phone, please. They'll tell, my daughter will tell y'all when they was fat, I used to say, but you a cute fat girl. If you feel like you fat, okay, I'm gonna agree with you. You look chunky, but guess what? You cute. Girl, work what you got. And I'm saying when they was a kid, because they go through their little stages of being big. I was big, I was little, I was snagger-tooth. They're snagger-tooth now. And y'all, that ain't stopped not nothing, honey. I'm missing a whole bunch of teeth, baby, and ain't stopped a damn thing. Do you hear me? Saggy and everything. What that stopping? Nothing. And ain't gonna. Y'all see me? I was. You hear me? Stretch marks and all, baby. I don't care. You is not about to tell me because I don't do this for you. And neither do my kids. So if you got people around talking crazy to your babies, I'm telling y'all, my friends, they would tell you, I chop a throat. Don't say that to my kid. You watch your mouth when you talking to my babies. You ain't gonna tear my friend, cousin, nobody. I don't care. Watch your mouth when you talking to mine, because words create reality. Don't let nobody speak nothing over your, I don't care. Oh, I see this on them. I don't care. I don't. One of my children, the doctors told me when she was born, because she used to lick her tongue out, that she had Down syndrome. I looked at them and said, what?
A lie you tell.
Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I knew y'all was trying to speak something up. Then they said, oh, we think she got a learning disability. No, she don't. Y'all not challenging her. As soon as you challenge her, she's gonna move. And she did, straight A student, right? Y'all not challenging her. We allow people to speak things over our children, teachers, doctors. My baby don't have no learning disability. You just don't know how to teach them. So then I need to go find somebody that can teach them. Because everybody don't learn the same. Period. You're not speaking nothing over my baby. They said one of them had this going on with their blood. No, they don't. I ain't receiving none of that. They told me that my daughter's eye was going to push her eye out of her socket. And y'all see she came through and stunned in that white dress, baby. Did y'all see any eyes out of her socket? That's my baby that was diagnosed with a brain tumor. That's my baby that they told me she'll never see out of her right eye, baby, and you can't miss her. And she ain't missed not one person either. Because that's the one I put my spit on her eyes. And God said, if you believe, I'll heal her. And guess what? Was she not cleaning that white dress? Yeah. Did y'all see my baby? Did y'all see her? That's the baby that when the doctors kept trying to say tumor and cancer, I said, you better say a bumper. I'm going to have your medical license. She got a bump in her eye. She don't have no tumor and she don't have cancer. So much so that they kicked her off Social Security and the thing is still there. I was so mad about that. I said, it ain't even gone. So they said she ain't disabled, so my baby can't get her money. Ah, y'all dirty. They dirty. Because it's still there. It has not changed in size or nothing. Y'all want to see living proof of miracles? That little girl, she been through hell and back. And did y'all see her walking around grouchy and upset in any of those? No, she's smiling big because she's grateful for the things that she's come through. That's off the subject. I don't even know where that came from. But yeah, that's the baby right there. That's my miracle. All my kids is miracle. Because well, none of them supposed to be here. But oh, I said that to say, hold on. Oh, I said that to say, just because they spoke that over my child, I didn't let them. And every time we went into the cancer unit where we was at, I covered the word cancer. I stood in front of her. I didn't let her see it. She didn't lose no hair or nothing. And they was like, she gonna lose her hair. She ain't gonna start this and that. None of that's gonna happen. I kept telling her, why you keep saying that? Ain't none of that gonna happen.
Right.
I rebuke all of that, and none of it happened. And her sight came back in 90 days. When they said it, now my Jesus, they said it never would. I said, y'all crazy. God made matter. You think he don't know how to rearrange it? I don't believe y'all. They told my mother I would never have children. I got 4, and if I didn't get my tubes tied, she said, I don't receive none of that. She will have children. And I have 4, and if I wouldn't have got these tubes out, I have 100. Probably. Because I'm fertile myrtle all the way. You hear me? She spoke it, and I think she spoke too soon. Or a little with too much power or something. I don't know. And there's a man look at me and I got pregnant. I'm telling you, it was bad. So I had to get that taken care of. Wait, whoa, mama, calm down now. Calm down. Slow down. Hey, for real. Anyway, y'all, words have power. She didn't receive it. And what she spoke happened. They kept coming and kept coming. And would have kept coming. So what are you speaking? When words come over your life, when situations you are presented, do you believe it? If they say she'll never have kids, do you say okay? Or do you say, boy, this stuff too good not to push nothing out of it? What you mean? If something gonna come out of here, you gotta speak it like you believe it. It's moist. That's all you need. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm sorry, y'all, but what do you speak over your life? I'm just saying. Is you gonna keep saying you broke? Is you gonna keep saying you lonely? I am not lonely. I am not miserable. I am not unhappy. I am not sick. Even if that's what I feel, I gotta speak what I need to see, even though it's dark and I don't see it. It is, Nikki. I'm telling you, that's why I be having to not let people know where I live. No big tall trees can have the address. No, just playing. Back to see. Anyway, the Lord said, we're gonna read about some wall. No, I'm just playing. I'm sorry, Jarvis. I'm sorry. Listen, y'all, duality. Anyway, y'all be starting this.
We don't have our men leave our group.
Now they don't leave. They come back. They invite their friends. They do because they learn a lot here. Okay. All right, y'all. So anyway, here we go. Yeah, back to what I was saying. So 5,500 years. Yeah. So it says, yeah. But God had before that made this covenant with our father Adam in the same terms. And ere he came out of the garden, when he was by the tree whereof Eve took the fruit and gave it to him to eat. She messed up. How many times, y'all, do women not understand what a man is saying to them? And they put him in a situation to damn the whole family. He's saying, I don't understand how to be a man. And you say, get yourself out there. You better do something. How many men have lost their freedom, their life, their ability to see their children in behind a woman who was so silly? Y'all get it from your grandma. Y'all get it from your grandma Eve. So don't be trying to act like it ain't you. She all of her grandma. So we all got this in us, but we have to work it out and ask God to take it out. We force our husbands and our male children into roles and positions that they shouldn't be in because our mouths is too much. You better protect me. Well, shut your mouth. Y'all almost said he wouldn't have to run and protect you if you learn how to your place. You ain't got to respond to everything. You don't have to say something to everything. You put your husband, your sons, your nephews, your cousins in a position to not be able to be the men that they're supposed to be because now another person is telling them what to do because of your ignorance and you don't know how to keep your mouth. This, when we gonna learn, you go read Adam and Eve, you gonna know that Eve, your grandma, you keep on doing that mess. She was constantly putting Adam in a situation. As to why he used to be crying and stressed out. But he wasn't crying in front of her. He'll go hide somewhere and cry. Because he gotta be strong for her. Ooh. Even when he don't feel strong, because he don't understand. He already said, God, I don't understand. Men can't even tell us, baby, I don't know how to do it. What you mean you don't know how to do nothing? Oh, don't give me a man that know how to. And she kept running into into his traps, trying to find something better in all of this. Silly. You your grandma child. Period. Okay. So, blah, blah, blah. Okay. She gave him the stuff that messed us up. 9. And Adam, no. I'm sorry. 8. Inasmuch as when our father Adam came out of the garden, he passed by that tree and saw how God had then changed the appearance of it into another form and it withered. There be stuff that God be drying up that change your whole life that he don't even want you to remember how it look. Men, women, jobs, situations. He be drying stuff up and you be trying to add water to it. But you don't understand that that's where your disconnect with him comes in at. Because you keep trying to water things that God is trying to kill. Because what you don't understand is this. Those weeds is going to grow up. They are going to wrap you up. And you ain't going to be able to get free. You're not going to be able to move because you keep watering things that are trying to snuff you out. That's going to kill your roots and take all of the nutrients that's keeping you and your children alive, your spiritual life alive. You are watering things that God is trying to kill. And that's why you always feel like you don't have enough to give to nobody else, because you're pouring into the wrong gardens. You're not being nourished. You're being depleted. I let stuff go. You get to zapping my energy, I'm over it, babe. I don't got it to give.
Can't do it.
At all. Stop watering stuff that God wants you to let go. Stop watering the weeds that plan to choke you out. Stop giving people the ammunition that they need to hurt you. Here we go, y'all. So I want to skip. Okay, so we're going to stop there at 8. Now remember this. God changed the appearance of the tree. Write that down. God changed the appearance of the tree because he don't want, just write down, God changed the appearance of the tree. Okay, now we're going to skip and I'm going to tell y'all where we're going next. Okay. Okay. Go to 6, y'all. Go to chapter 6 for me. So it should be, if I'm reading this right, I think, ain't this 6? Or is this 4? What is this? Y'all, I don't know these Roman numerals all the time. Is that 6 or 4? Is that 4?
That's 4.
Okay, we're going to 4. Sorry, see, I'm transparent. I don't know. Be having to read too much. Go to 4. Just go to the next one real quick. Go to 4, yeah. Oh no. Come on. Sometimes it want to do what it want to do. Okay. Look at this, y'all. I'm sorry, 4, and then we're going to go to 6. Okay, so it says, Adam and Eve wept for having to come out of the garden, their first abode. God changed their life. And what they complained about having, they didn't have it no more. One decision got them kicked out of their previous life. 1. 2, it says, and indeed, when Adam looked at his flesh that it was altered, he wept bitterly. He and Eve over what they had done. And they walked and went gently down out of the cave of treasures. Instantly, when they did what God told them to do, he changed their life. And not only that, their appearance changed. Ain't it crazy when you start disobeying God, you look real tired. You look real drawed up. You don't look like the same person. You stressed out. You lose weight, gain weight. People don't even recognize you. Ain't that crazy? The moment you go against what God wants you to do, you look different. The moment you continually walk in disobedience, you look different. You be fine when you get that man. Fine when you get that woman. Before you know it, people be looking at you like, dang, what happened? You went against what God said and your appearance changed. That happened to the first people. We more like Adam and Eve than y'all know. Okay, so look. It says, and as they came to it, Adam wept. He cried over himself and said to Eve, look at this cave. It is to be our prison in this world, a place of punishment. So while y'all glorifying y'all houses, y'all don't even know we are in a fallen state. Every single thing that y'all beautify in here, we are in a fallen state. He said, why are you glorifying your punishment? Why are you going to for glorifying the dirty body I gave you when the celestial body I gave you didn't have no dirt on it? It was clean. But when y'all fell, I had to wrap y'all in dirt so you could understand how you are. Because I don't care how many times you wash your...
Cerca?
Yes, my daughter called and she didn't check to see if I was on live.
It's okay.
I don't know why they do that when they know I be live from 6:30 to... It is what it is. I'm not gonna even worry about it. Back to what I was saying. Instantly, y'all, they made a decision and their life changed. So it says that they had a beautiful life in the garden where everything was taken care of, and now they got to struggle because they disobeyed. And then God turned around and that beautiful face that they had and the beautiful whatever, He changes it. Disobedience changes your appearance. Okay, look. He said, what is it compared with the garden for? What is the narrowness compared to the space of the other? Because before we got this flesh body that gives us gravity, that makes us stay right here, we could jump planets, y'all. We weren't grounded to one place. The Earth, the other galaxies, we could just go there. But when we sinned, we had to be stuck. That's why we are so obsessed with getting off of this planet and getting into outer space. Because we trying to go back home, but God said, nope, you're going to stay down there until I say. It's punishment, y'all. So beautifying anything about this body, you're beautifying dirt. Do you realize that? I know everybody here pretty much showered today, but if we all go in the bathroom right now and take a white towel and put some soap on it, even though I didn't shower twice today, as soon as I take that towel against my skin, I am going to see what? I can get out of the tub, get right back in, don't put no lotion on, no nothing. And it don't matter that I just soaked in the tub for an hour. As soon as I get out and take that other towel, it is going to be dirt on it. And more dirt, and more dirt, and more dirt every day. Why? Because we were made out of what? This body was made out of what? And we beautifying dirt. We spend billions and billions and billions of dollars to go outside and sweep the dirt. Not realizing that now you understand why God be mad that we have pride, because we're literally dirt. Don't believe it? Let your spirit leave your body and not come back. You're going to have maggots and flies and all of the things that are in dirt. Worms. And shortly, once all of that liquid is absorbed, when they open your casket to re-exhume you, it'd be like, and what's in there? Bones and dirt. So the Bible says you beautifying dead things. Right, nephew? He said, don't be worried about the outside. What you need to be worried about is the inside that does not die. Your spirit, the thing that's in the dark on the inside. That's what I'm concerned about, because that's what lives forever, not this flesh. It is a punishment. This is a housing, but it is punishment. We're not supposed to be glorifying these bodies, y'all, because they are a punishment. And we work on that. Something that's going back to the ground, and we've seen it. But we don't work on the inside, the part that's going to live forever. God said, I'm not worried about what they see. I'm worried about what you can't see. I'm judging you on what you can't see. That is your spirit. He said, y'all be worried about the outside of your house, and you need to be worried about what's moving around on the inside of there. Mm-hmm. Because those are the things that you will be judged for, your thoughts. Y'all, we read in Ezra, remember that when you go in front of the judgment seat, your chest gonna open up. God's gonna seal your mouth. The lying tongue won't even be able to speak. Your chest is going to open up. Your heart, it says out of the mouth, the heart speaks, right? Or out of the heart, the mouth speaks. So guess what? That's the representative of Judgment Day, because on Judgment Day, your mouth is going to be sealed and your heart, your chest is going to open up, and God is going to ask you a question, and he's going to say, did you commit this sin or no? And guess what? You won't be able to lie because he is only truth. So it's going to be yes or no. He said you won't be able to lie. We can lie now and explain away why we did things. On Judgment Day, we will not be able to do that. It will be a yes, Your Honor, or no, Your Honor. That's it. And it says that the sin, because there's a time and date of it, there's a record, it's going to stand up like a shadow almost. And he's going to call it forth. Sin at 2:02 a.m., January 27, 2022, come here. And it's going to be like a shadow that will appear. And this is going to speak against you because it's a time and date of every single thing that you do. There is a record. So just like the judge can go and see every time that you were arrested, every time that there's a record. So you won't be able to lie and say, oh, no, that's not what happened. Because the sin is going to make it's going to say, oh, no, yeah, I'm the sin right here. No, they did it. And going to tell a record of how, what, when, where, and why. Everybody got a book. That's a true statement. If y'all didn't watch The Librarians or Supernatural, everybody got a book. It's a real thing. There's a record of every thought that you've done, every action. This is why you want your stuff to stone in the sea of forgiveness. And if you don't forgive other people, you are not forgiven. You ain't letting stuff go. Remember, we read that, oh, you keep it and it goes with you on that side. And then, oh my Jesus, and you reminded of why you couldn't get into heaven because you wouldn't forgive. So the thing that you want that person to remember, guess who never gets to forget it? And if you go to hell for unforgiveness, honey, you're going to have to look up in heaven and see the people that are chilling. And it might just be the person that you wouldn't forgive, but they asked God for forgiveness and they forgave the other people. And guess what? Now you got to be reminded every day. And remember, this is not one of our days, 24 hours. It's one of God's. That's 1,000 years per day. Don't let it go on this side. You will never be able to let it go on the other side. And you will be reminded because there's not going to be sadness. There's not going to be turmoil in heaven. So the people that make it there won't remember you. God is going to wipe their memory. They will not remember you. Because to know that their family members didn't make it means there would be sadness. And God said there is none there. So you can hold on to it all day. And it could be the reason why you don't get to see heaven too. But you will see the person that you didn't forgive chilling. And guess what? Part of they making it is they don't have to remember nothing from this world. Hold on to it if you want to. You won't never be able to let it go. Never. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, hold on.
I'm driving again.
Oh, it's okay.
No, I was gonna. You got me crying like always.
No, you got you crying.
But no, I was gonna ask you something a little bit, kind of what you're talking about, and a little off topic. Okay, so your opinion, since we're gonna have eternal, we're gonna be eternal after this, right? So since the days are different in his time, and we're going to be punished, certain things are documented as being punished for for being such a certain time frame. Are we going to get punished for sins, whatever we commit, and then after we start, like a sentence, like a time sentence, jail, there we go, that's a better way of me wording it. Is it going to be like a jail sentence where we're going to serve and be tormented for this certain time frame, and then after that, after we've served for every single thing we've done, then we can possibly live? Does it make sense? Does it sound stupid?
No, it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense, but this ain't that kind of sense.
Yeah,
Eternity is eternity. Eternity is eternity. No, he's giving you your chance on this side to choose where you're going to live.
Yeah. Okay.
And he said, remember in Ezra, if you want to know, Ezra in our OTP, it's a page on there that says the small number that's going to be saved. And Ezra asked him, he said, why you ain't worried about it? He said, they wasn't worried about me. I told them what I needed. I told them what I wanted. And they chose to keep going the other way. So once they done, they done. That's it. That's why he said, choose ye this day who you gonna serve today. Because tomorrow is not promised to you, one. Two, he said, let everything go. Because if you don't let it go on this side, you're never gonna be able to let it go. Jesus died for your sins, but what does that mean if you continue to do them and you don't listen to what he say? There is a punishment place. Y'all can listen to these pastors telling y'all whatever, but that ain't the truth. And that's why the Bible said a lot of people going to be deceived because they only want to hear what their itching ears want to hear. They don't want to hear the real thing. So that's why we outside. Because if a person is sitting in my house with a gun, I want to know. If a person is around the corner about to try to kidnap me, I want God to give me the inkling to go the other way. That's information that can save my life, okay? Ooh. Hold on, y'all. Wow. So you can say, oh, I can't be judged for something I don't know. That's a lie. He's judging you because he tried to give you the information and you purposely disregarded it. You're going to be judged for not wanting to know. Ain't that crazy? So either way it go, you're going to be judged. I'd rather go ahead and find out now what it is. Okay. So real quick, I'm going to run through this. It says, he said, what is it compared with the garden? So he was saying, look at this. Everything that we had is changed, okay? He said, what is it compared with the garden? What is the narrowest 5? He said, what is this rock by the side of these groves? What is the gloom of this cavern compared to the light of the garden? So now we got to be in this dark hole, cold, cavern-like place. When we was in a garden where the light was perfect temperature, everything was perfect. The food, we didn't have to do nothing. It was just going to take care of itself. It was going to grow. One decision got us cast out. What is the soil of this cave compared with the garden land? This earth strong with stones and that planted with delicious fruit. So it was beautiful trees in the Garden of Eden, and now it's rocks in a mountainous region with barely any foliage on it. Okay? Instantly. Right? So look. And Adam said to Eve, this is 8, look at thine eyes and look at mine, which before or afore beheld angels in heaven, praising, and they too without ceasing. Y'all. So before we got put in this body, we could see into space without telescopes. We can actually see the angels ascending on the ladders, and they're going about and they're doing. With our natural eye, we were able to see that. Now we only see it when we sleep or if God gives us a vision. Look, he said, but now we do not see as we did. Our eyes have become flesh and they cannot see in the manner like they saw before. Ain't that crazy? So these eyes of flesh, God said, don't go off what you see. Because you used to see better than you see right now. You actually could see the angels. But now we can't. We was able to just go to other planets. And now we can't. Gravity, because of this skin, we have to stay on this earth. We have to use things to get us off of this earth. But that was not the case. The glorified body, you said it, and
all around you, eyes to see.
Huh? So isn't it crazy that the devil gets us to glorify this dirty body? Y'all want to know why he do that? We're going to skip on. I'm about to tell y'all why he do that. I'm about to show y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm about to tell y'all which chapter to Ooh, I think this is 6. Is this 6? Y'all gonna tell me? Is this 6? Is that 6, family?
Yeah, that's 6.
Go to 6, y'all. Go to 6 real quick. Thank you. Go to 6 real quick, y'all. So look. It says, but God looked upon them, for they had killed themselves through great grief. But he would raise them and comfort them. They were so sick about the stuff that they did that they kept trying to kill themselves. Because they Mama Jackie, they wanted to get back in, didn't they?
Oh Lord. Every time I read that, I holler. Because they was crying. He told them to stop. Nah.
You done got on my nerves. Go on in there and lay down in the bed. Go.
Yeah.
You gonna keep on and go. Yes. Oh, Adam. You said it, E. You said it. Oh, Adam. Oh, Adam.
Oh, Adam. Right? He said, get a pair. He did. He said, grow a pair.
But at some point in time, you have to, son. Right. Y'all, listen. So look, he said, but he would raise them and comfort them. He said, therefore, he therefore sent his word unto them that they should stand and be raised again. Get up, stand up, right? And number 4, it says, and the Lord said unto Adam and Eve, you transgressed of your own free will. You messed up because you wanted to. Didn't nobody trick you? You messed up on your own free will. Why are you blaming somebody else? You made the decision. I told you, and you made the decision anyway. Okay? Look, Adam was a giant, Erica. He was a giant. He definitely was. We were bigger when the earth was younger. We are now smaller. But when the earth was young, it's just like the babies you have in your younger age, they be strong. Babies you have in your older age, sometimes it be some things different because the body is not as strong as it was in your youth. Mother Earth, we get that from her because technically she is our mother. We come out of her and we go back into her. For real. But yeah, okay, hold on. So, come on. So it says, you transgressed on your own free will until you came out of the garden, which I placed. You said you did it to yourself. Okay, 6. Oh, I'm sorry, 5. He said, of your own free will, have you transgressed through your desire for divinity? Write that down.
Greatness.
You wanted to be a God, and I showed you I am the only. He said the only reason you got kicked out of the garden is because you tried to get on my status. You went above your pay grade. So I had to let you know what it is. It was above your pay grade. I told you that tree and the knowledge you wanted was above your pay grade. But guess what? Do y'all remember when we read in there and it was a man sitting at the gate and he had to see all his children being funneled into hell? And they said, who was that? And Father Adam, one of his punishments is that he has to see every single one of his lineage that does not make it be thrown into the lake of fire. And y'all think God be playing? Okay. That's messed up. That he literally has to sit there and watch his children be sentenced because him and Eve did not listen. And remember, we read that more people are going to be lost than saved. And we are all coming from him. Every person that has lived and died came from him. It's in Ezra. Ezra in the lost books of the Bible, ESDRS, or the fourth book of Ezra in your Old Testament to Pygrapha. You could look that up for yourself. Okay? But ain't that crazy? That Adam is going to have to see all of his children funneled. He going to see the ones that make it. And he going to see the ones that didn't. And he have to know that because he sinned, this is why they're going there. Crazy. Yes, ma'am, Mr. Brigham.
I'll wait till the end, Cerca. I just wanted to put my hand up so that you could see me that I needed to talk to, but I'll wait towards the end.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
Yes, okay. So look, y'all. So he said, look at this, y'all, of your own free will, because you wanted to be a God. You desired divinity, and I made you lower. You wanted to exalt yourself, and I humbled you. This is why the Bible say, let God exalt you. Don't exalt yourself. Because the moment that you do, he knocking you down. Okay? Look at this, though. He said, your desire for divinity, greatness, and an exalted state, such as I have, so that I deprived you of your bright nature in which you were then, or then were, and I made you come out of the garden to this land rough and full of trouble. So because you wanted to be a God, everybody walking around with, talking about, I'm a God. Here you go. Right here, you might want to watch that. Because the last person that said he was a God got demoted. And all of the glorious things that God had put into him at first, he took it away. Oh my God, wait a minute. Who did that happen to? Lucifer. It happened to his angelic son first. And God took his bright nature. He was the most beautiful and talented of all the angels. And he said, I want the same praise you got. And I'm going to get it. And then when God knocked him down a few notches, and then God made Adam and put those same things in him, boom. He said, oh, you think you about to let him get away? I bet you he don't. I'm about to make him fall like I did. And you're going to change his nature too. And guess what happened? Adam's nature was changed. Lucifer is going to cause you to feel the same thing he feel like he felt. God didn't give him a second chance. We get that. We get to repent. Lucifer didn't get that. He's pissed because the angels were God's first kids. He said, son, why you got your brothers going against me? Why you done round up? Y'all, I bet y'all amazing. Y'all got superpowers. Y'all can fly and change and do and be, and you still mad? So now you gonna make my other kids fall? Really? Why you do that? Because I didn't get a second chance. So I don't want them to have none. This is why there's an attack on babies being born, y'all, because Satan knows that every child that is born, that is more mercy and more grace given out. That is something that he did not get. Every human that is born, God extends more grace and more mercy into the earth. And he feels like that's something that we don't get. This is why he tricks us into doing stuff and then goes to God and says, see, they messed up. See, they messed up again. See, they messed up again. See, they messed up again. See, they sin. They sin. But he the one that keep tricking us to sin. But we keep being even falling for it. I'm going to tell y'all, look. 7. Read 7. He said, but the wicked Satan who continued not in his first estate, nor kept his faith, in whom no good intent towards me, was no good intent towards me, and who, though I created him, yet set me at naught and saw the Godhead, that I hurled him down from heaven. He it is who made the tree appear pleasant into your eyes until you ate of it by listening to him. So basically, God told Adam, he said, do you realize that the only reason that Satan came and tricked y'all was because he fell from his beautiful state? So he wanted you to do the same thing? Ain't that crazy? Somebody's phone ain't on mute, y'all. So the only reason Satan keeps offering you the world is because he know he don't have nothing to offer you, 1. And 2, he just won't. Misery loves company. He fell from his beautiful state and God turned him into ugly, and we get right read about it. And so he wants you to be ugly too. He wants you to be black, and black as in full of sin, not black as in color, but dirty. Because he don't get to shake his off. God changed his appearance. Okay? So look, I'm about to show y'all. Give me a second. Let's go. Go to 8 real quick, y'all. And then we gonna be moving on. Go to 8 real quick. Satan did really come to Eve and the snake. That's why the snake got cursed. The snake got cursed. Y'all, look at how Satan played everybody. Satan, okay, so the snake used to walk up right like us and eat like human food and talk. It was the wisest animal. He had wings. It says he was as big as Adam now. Okay, the snake. When Lucifer in his spirit form came to the snake, he had to ask the snake permission to speak through him. This is why the snake was cursed, because he had to tell Adam, yes, you can use my body to speak, like when a person is possessed. The person has to allow the demon to come into their body or speak in through them. They can't just do it. You have to give them permission, like a vampire coming into your house. You have to. Okay? You have to invite them in for them to be able to do whatever it is that they want to do. Okay? So this is the crazy thing, right? The reason that the snake, and they said, people in the South say, if you turn the snake over and pour salt on this belly, little legs come out. People in the South say snakes still have legs. They said, if you turn the snake over and pour salt on it, little bitty legs still come out. Zarvis said they do. Is that true? If you pour salt on the snake, they little legs still, somebody else said they do. They still got legs. God always leaves a remnant so that you can look and see. Snakes used to walk upright, and you'll read it in here. Somebody said their grandma saw legs. Yes, I heard it when I was little, that if you pour a snake on his belly, they got little bitty legs, they come out. Snakes used to walk upright. Their punishment, God said, you're going to go down on your belly and slither in the dirt, and you're going to eat dirt, and you're going to bruise man's heel, and he going to bruise your head, and he going to bruise your heel. And his seed will be against your seed. And folks know snakes is pretty spooky. And well, a lot of people scared of them. Yeah, if you pour a snake on his bed, turn it over and pour some salt on the legs, come out, little bitty ones. God gonna keep, and look, the snake ain't never got to forget that they used to walk. And some snakes have to look at lizards and see that they still get to walk upright. But they don't. The only thing that they can do is stand up on their tail. And they stand up real tall when they stand up on their tail, don't they? All right, let's do it, y'all. How tall is the tallest snakes? I know it's the king cobra. What's their height? Let's do it real quick while I run to the bathroom. Look up the 4 tallest snakes, y'all, or longest snakes in the world. How much do they weigh? I'll be right back, y'all. Y'all, I'm trying to, y'all let me know if y'all hear that dang doorbell. I'm waiting on my stuff. When I went home, I had to get me some hair stuff because I'm not close to no hair stores. And I had to mail my stuff back to me. And it was supposed to be here today because I need to wash my hair. 32 feet? A python is 32 feet, 49? Oh, shoot. Are y'all serious? Okay, so imagine that standing up. Imagine that standing up on some legs and having wings, y'all. The tallest snake, and it said that they were the height of Adam and Eve. Now, what's crazy is that it also said that God took the snake and threw it into India. Where are the largest snakes? What are the scariest snakes are where?
In Indonesia.
Indonesia? Like India, and then that whole area. And in this book, in Adam and Eve, it says that God took that very snake and threw it into what would now be called India or Indonesia, that whole area. Ain't that funny that this is hidden from us, but where are the most crazy snakes at? Over there. Right? For people that are saying there's good magic and bad magic, absolutely not. We were never even supposed to do magic. If you want to know, go read Enoch. The angels came down and taught us magic. It was a secret of heaven. We were not supposed to have it because God knew that when we would use it to change his plan. And all magic in this realm used is bad. Period. We are not supposed to have that knowledge. This is the knowledge of good and evil, that we could change God's plan with magic.
What is the term you just used? You said all magic in this realm is what?
Bad.
Oh, just you said that. Okay.
We're not supposed to use it. The angels came down and taught us magic. And if you go read Enoch 6, that's what it says. Let's do it. We right here in here, ain't we now? Hey, y'all, go real quick. Let's go. Go to Enoch 6 in y'all OTP, y'all. Let's read it for the new people. We're going to get away from this and we'll go back to it real quick. It's a reason. Go to Enoch 6, y'all. Just go to the Apocrypha on the same page we on. Go up to the top, hit Apocrypha, go right back to it. And if you see, hold on. The book of the secrets of Enoch, and then go to chapter 6. Oh, wait a minute. It's the second book, ain't it, y'all? Hold on. This ain't the one. I always get this. Hold on. It's the second book of Enoch, and it's not on here. Hold on. It's not in this one. It's in the other one. Give me a second. It's the book of Enoch on this one, I believe. Yes. Okay. So on this website, y'all, it's not the book that's in there with Adam and Eve. It's the next one down. So I'm gonna show y'all. Okay. So here's the books of Adam and Eve, right? On this side, those are the books of Adam and Eve. It's not in the Forgotten Books of Eden. If you go down on that same page, you'll see the Didache, the Gospels of Thomas. Go under that, and that book of Enoch right there by R.H. Charles, that's the one I need y'all to click. Okay. Now, when you get to this book of Enoch, then I need you to click on chapter 6. Y'all got it? The website is internet. What's CC right here? Just say sacredtext.com. Sacred-text.com is what it comes up here. Can y'all post it for the people, y'all, so they can know where it is? Do y'all got it? Did y'all go to it online? It's because I want y'all to know where this is.
Yeah, I got it.
There's 2 books of Enoch on this website. And we're going to the one that's not where Adam and Eve is. It's the one under that.
I have it.
Can you, Nate Styles, can you post it on TikTok Pumpkin for me, please? The actual link. Thank you, baby. Okay, y'all. So look, if you got 6, it says, and it came to pass when the children of men have multiplied, in those days there were born unto them beautiful and comely daughters. And the angels, the children of heaven, saw and lusted after them. That's what it said, lusted. And the angels, the children of heaven, saw and lusted after them, and said one to another, come and let us choose wives from among the children of men, and beget us children. And Semyaza, who was their leader, said unto them, I fear ye will not indeed agree to do this deed, and I alone shall have to pay the penalty of this great sin. The angels came down and saw some women, not the angels that fell with Lucifer. This is a different set of angels. They were the judges, the watchers. They got tired of looking at grown men beating that thing up, and they said, we about to do it. And they made a pact, bro, you in, I'm in. Once we do this, you know, it ain't no going back, because they made themselves dirty by mixing their bright nature with dirt. It's right here. Let's keep reading. It says, and they all answered, bro, I am in. I'm about to tap that. I do that stallion over there. Do you look at her locks, how they, when she come up out the water, look at her. Whoo-wee. I'm about to get me some of, all right, doggy, I haven't seen the one I want. I can just imagine. Woo! Look at her. You know how they be doing. Y'all know how they be catcalling. Y'all gotta think they were stallions. The earth was new. It's only 7 generations. So they bad. Skin all glistening, all like just, it wasn't dirty like how we dirty now. That was good dirt. The dirt was still good. Okay, so look. It said, and they all answered and said to him, let us swear an oath and all bind ourselves by mutual imprecations, not to abandon this thing, but to do it. Sound like set it off to me? That's what they said and set it off. Is you in or is you in? And Semyaza said, yeah. Semyaza, Queen Latifah, y'all. He on that thing. And he gunned it. He ran on down the hill and swooped him up one. And God had Michael them like, shoot at him like, nah, you ain't. He said, what's the song? Day after day. Like, I don't know the song, but that's what's going on around here. Telling y'all, I be seeing it in like a movie. When I read this, y'all, it's like a movie. I'm telling you. Semyaza is Queen Latifah, y'all. So when y'all think about all of them targets, when y'all think about them on this mountain, just think about Jada Pinkett, y'all. One of the angels he was trying to get through, like he did it. And he picked his head up and was like, do Michael Neal see me? You know, down in the, I'm telling y'all. Ooh. Yeah, God said, yeah, I seen you. We there. And then look, he thought he was chilling up on Mars, turned around, and God was sitting there like, coming for you too, homie. Nobody gets away. Y'all. Okay. Yeah. So I can just feel, because they know they don't get to go back up to heaven no more. Everything is, ooh, Jesus. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Because y'all can see it. Y'all can see that. And that's what they was doing. They was committing suicide because they were getting ready to be cut off from the land of the living, or what they knew as life. The moment that they made the decision. And that's why he said, is you in, bro? And they looked, Queen Latifah, remember, she looked and she was like, y'all, I can't lie. I was pregnant. I was crying. I was pregnant with my son. Y'all, I was just crying because they were, ooh. Okay, all for some tail. You said about Shake, all for some tail. They gave up being able to go into the presence of God whenever they wanted to. Because they wanted to be God. They wanted to create a race. They wanted again to do what God had already done. But ain't it crazy that the scientists and the angels and the giants and humans can only take what God already created to create something? So they still got to use my daddy's stuff to sin against him. To tell him that he's not who he is, but you can't create no brain scientist. Y'all have to use the matter that God already created. Y'all still can't figure out how the brain will heal itself. And y'all want to tell me God ain't real? Make a brain out of something that he didn't create and then talk to me. Y'all can only make stuff out of what he already made. You ain't created nothing. What are y'all creating? And you got to take his blood, his eggs, his sperm, his everything, his tissue, his air, his oxygen, his atoms. Y'all can't even create a bomb without his stuff. But y'all want to say he ain't real. Create an atom without anything that he used. You can't, because the rubber trees and the metals that he put in the ground, you have to use those to make your microscopes to even see what he can just see. But y'all want to tell me he don't exist. And y'all things will blow up and y'all don't know why they don't work and all of this stuff. Even the stuff that y'all put into the atmosphere comes from something he made. Y'all wouldn't be able to build a space shuttle without the stuff that he made. Cell phones. He made it so that you can make it. And you want to say he don't exist? That's like a car telling me that we didn't create cars. That's like a cell phone telling me that we didn't make them. What? Without me, there would be no you. So when scientists try to come and tell you that God don't exist, they can't even say that with a straight face, because if he didn't, you wouldn't even be able to see a molecule. Because he gave you the tools to make the science to be able to even get a very little glimpse of what he can see just without nothing. He don't need them. He can tell me that the hairs on my head. It would take a scientist. They have to do all kind of scientific calculations in order to figure that out. They would not have to run tests on us. They would already know exactly what it is. Something just came to me, and then Christina and Sabrina, I'm gonna get y'all too. Something just came to me. E-L and A-L is God's name. Write this down. E-L and A-L. Both of those are a derivative or whatever of his name. E-L and A-L. Allah or Elohim. Okay, E-L and A-L. Okay. What do I tell y'all that I always ask for? All. God says ask for all. Those are both derivatives. So when you asking for all, you asking for God. A-L, we in our language put an extra L on it, but in other languages, all or L is E-L or A-L. So when you asking for all, you're asking for God, the creator of everything. And I told y'all, I'm always asking for all. And E-L, and y'all want to know something crazy? All my kids, I didn't even realize it, A-L and E-L. The beginning of every single last one of my children that I birthed out of my Jesus, Adam, and I didn't even notice until recently that all of my kids, the two first letters of their name is the name of God. One of his names. A-L and E-L. Guess what? My real middle name, the last two letters of my middle name is the name of God. And I didn't even realize that I put that in the front of my children's names, y'all. Now, guess what? If y'all go and start reading about these angels, they all have E-L and A-L, most of them, in the end of their name. Most of the angels, Michael, Raphael, thank you, Jesus. They all have the name of God. Guess what? Satan used to be Sataniel. And God removed his name. So now he's just Satan. God removed the E-L from Satan's name. And now he's just Satan. His name used to be Sataniel. Lucifer and Satan are the same person. That he has many names, just like God has many names. And we have many names. You don't only go by your name. You have nicknames. They call you daughter, Pookie, Tutu, Lil Mama, Fat. You go by more than one name. Why do y'all think God only got one name? And his disciples didn't only, I don't got one name. Y'all call me Cerca like that's really my name. And it ain't. But it is. But it ain't. I get called TT, Auntie. And y'all will argue a person down. Cerca Trova. No, it's not. So there are people that would, if you showed them a picture of me, they'll think you out your mind. Who that is? First of all, I know her as Honey. I know her as Lil Mama. I know her as my little dip, number 33, whatever. I don't know. You hear me? They will argue you down that is not my name, but that's the name y'all know me by. But people 20 years ago, if you would have came to them and said, Cerca Trova said, they would look at you, Brother Biscuit and Sister Biscuit, you said it. They would think you was crazy. God will give you a new name. Thank you, Jesus, because it used to start with the letter B and sound like a witch at the end. Oh, he gave me another name. He did. Sometimes they put bald-headed in front of it, but it sure used to sound like witch. You hear me? God gave me another name. Sometimes I was referred to as a garden tool. He gave me another name. Oh, y'all seen it in Cat in the Hat. He picked it up in Cat in the Hat. He said, you dirty little. Y'all seen it in Cat in the Hat when he was talking to the garden tool? Anybody? Y'all seen the movie? It rhymes with so if you ain't getting it. A 304. Y'all know about texting it? Y'all know about that? Amen. There's children in the room. He said, you dirty little. Y'all ain't watched it? Y'all gotta watch Cat in the Hat, y'all. That movie is. Your mom stopped letting y'all watch it. I stopped letting my kids watch it too after I seen it. He said, son of a beep. And then the infomercial came on. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. It's definitely not a kid's movie. You are so right. It is not. Any parts of it is not. Y'all, I told y'all when I be hearing stuff, I be seeing the movies in my mind that it applies to, the songs and everything. I'm just saying, Jesus will give you another little name. He changed Paul's name. Paul used to be Saul the murderer, the Christian persecutor. And then he changed his name to Paul, didn't he? He gave everybody a new name because he knew if people heard that other name, they'll be like, I'm not listening to absolutely anything that person has to say because I know of them. He gave him a new look. Everything. God will change your life. Okay? Remember I told y'all words have purpose. Words have meaning. What you name your children means something. Look those names up. Don't just be naming your children stuff because it's cute, because you could be cursing your child. Okay. Miss Christina and then Miss Sabrina, because I'm staying in line and then we're going to run down. Go ahead.
Hey, so now that we're talking about magic, I might have gone down a little rabbit trail. But so this is from the life of Adam and Eve, but it's out of the Lost Bible. And there's a part that says where Eve says, you know, God's gonna judge me. God will be angry if I eat from the tree. And then I'm gonna show you this if it matters. Hold on, flip my screen. It says, he climbed the tree and sprinkled his evil poison on the fruit, which he gave me to eat, which is his covetousness. I can't say it. But is that a form of magic?
Enchanting
that jumped out to me recently.
Hold on. What Disney story is that, Pumpkin?
Okay, so this
I'm so sorry. Can you repeat it?
Yeah. So this is the Lost Bible, and the excerpt says it's from the life of Adam and Eve. Let me see. And then I'm gonna zoom in on the sentence. And it says, after Eve says, I fear lest God be angry with me, just as he told us, he told me, meaning Satan said, fear not. He went, climbed the tree, and sprinkled his evil poison on the fruit which he gave me to eat, which is his covetousness. If I'm saying that right. For covetousness is the origin of every sin. So that's the first the first example of magic, right? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to show the picture.
No. You're fine. You're fine. You good. Yeah. This is why I told y'all, Satan instantly, as soon as we were created, he instantly started working on us. Instantly. Who is this Cerca one? Who is that?
I have a question.
Okay, but why is your name Cerca one?
It was a mishap when I put it in, trying to join.
Okay, please change that when you can.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Before you had mentioned that the first set of angels that fell, they were with Satan, and then the other set, they were the Watchers, I think I heard you say.
And the judges.
Okay, and the judges. Where can I look and find that information so I can read it as well?
We reading it right now. That's what we reading.
Under the
Enoch 6. That's where we are. Are you on sacred text?
Yes, I'm there. I just want to know.
So this Enoch 6 that we're reading, that's what we're I guess we just gonna do this till 9:00. We could be open. So that's what we're reading right now. Those angels, the 200 angels, that's what I'm gonna get through that real quick. Let's answer that question. Good question. Let's answer it, because there might be some people on here that want to know. Thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all, we about to do it. Okay. So here we go. These are the judges, right? So we on it says okay. Then they all swear and all together and bound themselves by mutual imprecations upon it. And they were in all 200, write down 200, y'all, who descended in the days of Jared on the summit of Mount Hermon. There was 200 angels. It's 8:30 where I am, y'all. Why did I ask her to change her name? Because people might think that that's me. I don't, it's nothing against her. We've had other people do it and I just ask them to change it. That's okay. It's not being offensive. She's not the only person I've said that to. If you've been here a while, then you will know. If you're new, you go by your name and I go by mine. That's how I can recognize people. Y'all be thinking about the wrong stuff. It don't matter. She wasn't offended. I don't know, Miss Lady, were you offended that I asked you to do that? She was like, it was a typo. Like, y'all be worried about the wrong stuff. We talking about something great. She had a great question. How about you focus on that and not why I asked her to change her name?
No, I wasn't offended. I wasn't offended, sir. I wasn't offended. Thank you.
See? She asked an amazing question. Be focused on what she asked. Because she asked an amazing question. Amazing. And we about to answer it right now. So, anyway, 200. There was 200 angels that descended in the days of Jared, which is the 7th or 6th generation. Okay? The 6th or 7th generation from Adam, when the earth was still pure. So God let 7 generations happen before the angels got to do what they wanted to do. How many years, y'all, did it take God to do the earth? 7,000. Our Bible says 7 days. The 7 keeps showing up. 7 is completion. He let 7 complete generations of untouched, unadulterated humans be born before he let the angels do what they was gonna do. 7 generations, 7 complete generations prior to these angels being able to do what they wanted to do. So God still completed what he wanted to complete. He said 7,000 years, 7 days, 7 generations, boom. Now y'all can start messing with stuff. He still had control because he could have stopped them, but he didn't. Look at this. And 6, they were in all 200 who descended in the days of Jared on the summit of Mount Hermon, and they called it Mount Hermon because they had sworn and bound themselves by mutual imprecations upon it. And though these are the names of their leaders, Semyazaz, they say them different. Semyaza, their leader, Arakwibah, Ramiel, Kokobel, Tamiel, Ramiel, Daniel, Ezekiel. There's all these, Baraquiel, Amaros, Azaziel, Bardarel, Aniel, and other names I can't pronounce. It says, and these are the chiefs of the 10s. So these are just the leaders of the hundreds or the 10s. Okay? It's like a captain. And remember, I told y'all it was 200 different types of angels. It was not all the same. They did not all have the same abilities. There were some angels that reigned over the water and they helped the people that was drowning. And then there was the earth, and you know. So this is why there are gods of the water and gods of the earth and gods of agriculture and gods of this, because these were the angels that the normal people started to worship and their children. Because that was the gift. Again, they were only being worshiped for the gift that God put in them. They could only use the gift that I already get. God didn't take that away. And whatever you are, you reproduce that. I'm watching that with my daughters right now. I went to my kids' house, y'all. So funny. I opened up their refrigerators and they look exactly like mine. Their yogurt was in the same place, the same butter from the same grocery store, where they pickles, mustard, hot sauce, every single thing, even where the spinach goes. If you came to my house and looked at my refrigerator and went to both of my daughter's houses, because 2 of my girls live together, everything, even where they put their toilet paper, their cleaning products, everything is stocked up, y'all, it looks exactly like my house. Messed me up. It messed me up. And my daughter was like, Mom, I went over to the girl's house, opened their refrigerator, and instantly knew exactly where to go get the yogurt from, because it's in the same place mine is. Ain't that crazy? They got their own houses, can put their stuff where, yes, you can download the book, go to cercatrova22.com. But no, what I'm saying is you reproduce yourself. You reproduce yourself. That's it. That's all. Messed me up. I said, oh, wow. Well, at least I know where to go sneaking for stuff, because they put it where I put it. So I don't even go. It ain't hard. Right? Good. Get this. So look, back to this one. Oh, to the next page, y'all. All right, 7, it says, and all the others together with them took unto themselves wives, and each one chose for himself one. Well, we know about Zeus. By the time they got down to the giants wasn't choosing just one. They kids, the demigods, because Zeus had 54 kids by all kinds of different women. He was taking it left and right and forward. Whichever way he could sling his lightning rod, he was doing that. He was throwing that lightning rod everywhere. He was just shooting bolts all over the place. Baby batter everywhere. It was crazy. You see that? Phew, 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 phew. She pregnant, she pregnant, she pregnant. You are the father. You hear me? We looked up his lineage. We doing the lineage, y'all. He had 54 kids. Nasty cell. I can't say nothing because my granddaddy had 52. Biological. Real life. Anyway, here we go. Now, look at this part, y'all. Each one chose for himself one, And they began to go into them and to defile themselves with them. And they taught them charms and enchantments, like an enchanted apple, like an enchanted drink, like a love potion mixed into something, to control you and to do what I want you to do. What? Hold on. Okay. And the cutting of roots, they said, oh, somebody didn't put a root on them. Y'all ain't never heard of somebody having a root put on them. Who done heard of a root being put on you?
I'm sorry, Cerca. My brother had a root on him for 35 years. Can't shake it. Because he's still married to the crazy woman that then shot, stabbed, and almost killed him. And I love her.
That's a whole tree. Ain't no root.
That's a forest.
It's somebody in our class right now that their brother got a root on for 35 years. He'd have been shot, stabbed, and all of that. He's still alive.
I'm still with him.
And still with yo, and y'all don't believe, yes, a root is voodoo, a root enchantments, root work.
Baby.
Here we go. Let's finish. Oh, thank y'all for being here. Y'all my family. This is why I'm happy we got family all over the world, because everything that we talk about, it be people in here that have lived it. A spell, yes, pharmakia. Yes, it came from heaven. I'm about to show you. Here we go. Look. Here we go. Let's go back and read it. 7. And all the others together with them took unto themselves wives, and each one chose one for himself. Now, ain't it weird that the angels came down and again messed with the women? Lucifer told Eve some mess she wasn't supposed to know. And then his brothers came down and did the same thing with the other women. 7 generations from Eve. Look.
I'm sorry, Cerca. Apology. My phone died, but I had to come get on my laptop.
It's okay. It's okay. So look, Lucifer tricked Eve, and these 200 angels came down and showed the women magic. Look, it says, and they begin to go into themselves, begin to go into them and defile themselves, and they taught them charms and enchantments. Those are 2 movies, Charms, and then in the Enchanted kids movies. That's funny. And that's the first thing they taught them. Charms and enchantments, the cutting of roots, and made them acquainted with plants. Don't witches use herbs and stuff? That's what Ursula was using. She needed roots, and they be botanists and all of that. They need plants. What God made. Okay, we're going to go back. All right. And they became pregnant, and they bare great giants whose height was 3,000 ells, or 300. This is a typo. An ell is 18 to 21 inches. An ell is the measurement from the inside of your elbow to the tip of your middle finger. That's what an ell of measurement is. So it's 18 to 21 inches depending on the man or the woman. So when you do this, now this is a typo. Yes, Tone, you already know, you did the math. They were 450 feet tall, feet 5 4 fun. So the angels came down. They can change their bodies into big and little. They had sex with normal women, and they created giants that were 350 feet tall. Now, do y'all remember that book that I showed y'all that I have here, where the woman was this big and she was sitting in front of a foot? And I said, these is their kids. Do y'all see? Get right, mommy, my TT baby. Circle 1, please change your name. I need you to do that right now. Please. Thank you. To your name, or whatever name you choose to go by.
No.
Okay. So with that, okay. So in Arnold Schwarzenegger's movie, In the Days, wasn't the devil come trying to sleep with a woman to create the Antichrist? Right? If y'all saw In the Days,
Yeah, he was selected for him.
And she was under the Vatican in a church, wasn't she?
Yep,
They had her, the chick, she was in the Vatican. The Vatican had her ready for the devil to come down there and up on her under the church. The false prophet. Here we go. They was helping the Antichrist get here. They was watching the stars. They had the best astronomers in that movie. Y'all better pay attention. Okay, here we go. And they became pregnant and they bare great giants whose men could no longer sustain them. Fee, fi, fo, fum. They eating all the food. And everybody was about to die. And Jack mama said, we hungry. You gotta go sell this cow so we could get some food. And he came back with magic beans that took him up to a really tall place where everything was big. And they had big gold eggs and all the food and all of the everything that they had been taking from the little people down in the bottom. Now, what would be interesting is that if in our KJV, that famine didn't happen until after the 7th generation. Could the famines that used to be that come on the Israelites and the earth be because of the giants that were in the land, just like in all of the giant movies and all of the giant stories that we hear, that the giants were coming to eat the people. And they said, either you feed us all of your food or we are going to eat you. It's right here. In this right here. We about to read it. So after they taught the women magic and created these giants, then their children's appetites were insatiable. There was not enough food because they're half angel demigod, they're half angel, half human. Their daddies never died. Their daddies are different. They're made from the cosmos, from the stars. So their appetites, sexual appetites, their food appetites, guess what? There wasn't enough. So they turned on the people. Look, it says, who consumed all the acquisitions of men. Go look up what an acquisition is, y'all, real quick. Even if you know the word, can somebody please? We are in, we're in Enoch chapter 7. We moved to Enoch chapter 7.
Excuse me, Auntie.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, how you doing? Could you repeat that, dog?
What?
What we need to look up, please. I'm sorry.
Enoch, acquisitions.
Okay, thank you. And it's good to see you.
Good to see you too. I missed everybody.
I know.
I missed everybody. Come on, Sabrina. I'm sorry. Because I got hands. Let me look. Go ahead, Sabrina.
Oh, it's okay. This actually has nothing to do with what we're talking about. I just wanted to know if I could possibly get like 5 minutes of your personal time, like off of this, whenever it's convenient for you. I just wanted to talk to somebody that wasn't my mom or my therapist, but that I trust. So if you would have there for me whenever. Okay, I really appreciate it. I don't know if you want my phone number, if you want to email, because I know emails get crowded.
Email me your phone number. Yep.
Okay, I will. All right, thank you. That's all. I'm gonna be getting off soon because I have to get Rena for bed. But that's all I wanted to say. But thank you for talking.
Yes, ma'am. So I have a question. What's your schedule like tonight and then in the morning?
Well, tonight I'm getting Rena for bed, and then my husband's coming home from night shift, so I like to spend some time with him. And tomorrow he leaves. I'm on the East Coast, so right now it's 9:41 for me.
Okay.
And tomorrow he leaves for work after 12:30 for me.
Okay. So you want me to call after work or before?
After he leaves for work, so anytime after 12:30.
Okay. So y'all an hour. I'm an hour behind, so that's 11:30 my time. Okay.
Yeah.
They have fun.
Thank you.
They have fun you ear.
Okay, smart girl. Thank you. All right.
Okay. I love y'all. Good night, TT baby.
Say good night.
Good night.
I love you. Sleep good.
I love you.
TT love you too. Okay, y'all, for my East Coasters, I'm sorry we running long today. But look, y'all, I just want to say the learning or development of a skill. And also acquisitions at that time meant like y'all food and stuff. It meant anything that you had acquired. Okay, this is why the Giants had all the gold. And this, y'all know I love my TT babies. I be telling y'all don't think y'all kids be ear hustling, but they do, and they believe. Did y'all see that video that I posted where it said oh my God. Did y'all see the video of the therapist talking that I posted where it said the first 7 years of a child's life is called theta because everything that they see, they really believe it? Did y'all see that video I posted? Look that up on TikTok, y'all. Some guy, it was so good. The first 7 years is called theta because imagination is real. And they said that's why they make mud pies, and to them it's real and everything is real. It's called theta. And that's so crazy because it's the first 7. Here we go. That's 7 again, completion. But it's also called the imagination. Now, do y'all remember somebody was on here and they told us that the actual word in Hebrew for potter is imagination? Do y'all remember that? Did you see what Tiffany, was you the one that told us that? Somebody told us, but you seen it. Now, y'all want to know what's so crazy? I did not know that, but one of my children's names in her name is Imagine. Ain't that crazy? One of my daughters, her name is Imagine. Ain't that crazy? And I didn't even know until recently. My child, one of my children, her name is Imagine. Yes, ma'am.
Pottery or imaginary, and the name of TV. So you, okay, never mind. Okay.
Now you got it. The potter's wheel, right? So God says, though, I can create anything that you can dream up. So when he's putting you on the imagination wheel, whatever it is that you are thinking is what you are creating. He said, I'm going to put you on there, and whatever you think about, that's how your life is going to be. Do not blame me because you created it with your imagination. Mind blowing. The first 7 years of a person's life is called the imagination stage. And that's when kids believe everything. And once they hit 7, you too old for that now. Stop thinking like that. We kill their imagination. They can't be babies no more. Y'all ever seen the Golden Compass? They didn't want kids to imagine anymore in the Golden Compass. They was taking their little cat animal thing. And it made the kids just be sad and like robots and just they weren't laughing and playing anymore. They're what?
They're demons.
They're demons. They called them their demons. Kill their spirits. What happened in Willy Wonka?
You know the song that he sings, "Come with me and you'll be in the world of pure imagination." Yeah.
You said it.
That song.
Didn't even think
and
about it.
That's one of my favorite songs too.
Ain't that crazy, y'all? But look how these things are woven into our everyday life, and we don't even. The Bible says, "My people perish for the lack of knowledge."
Mm-hmm.
We don't understand. We didn't know that Oreos and Oreos and all of these different things that be, y'all, do y'all see how intricate this walk with God is and how delicate? Yes, honey, I heard that, Ashley, too. Yeah, don't worry about it. We're going to have a choir at some point in time, and don't be acting funny. I'm just going to say that. Because we heard that. Everybody, y'all heard her sing?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Heard.
Valencia, wait a minute. That's my TT baby. She don't feel good. Wait, what's going on with Valencia?
She got a migraine.
You got a migraine.
Just a minute.
I was getting ready to say, or some tea tree oil. You got some tea tree oil? Y'all know, okay, I need you to get some headache oil, Valencia, offline, or make a thing, and I'm gonna send you some headache oil. You need to start keeping that on your temples, mommy. It works. I used to have excruciating, sick. It's not Veronica. It's not Valencia. It's somebody else. Who?
Her name's Veronica, not Valencia.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Miss Veronica. Lavender, your people over here saying lavender, peppermint. I know they have an essential oil, headache oil. If you suffer with headaches, y'all get that essential oil and rub it on your temples. In like 10 minutes, I promise you, them migraines will be gone. I used to have excruciating migraines, and now I get that headache oil, hit my temples a couple of times. I'm good. I'm so sorry. So peppermint oil works also, lavender oil.
Yeah.
Yes, and we definitely will be praying. But ain't that crazy that the stuff that God made that's just natural, it works, and you don't have no side effects from that stuff, y'all? Right. So let's get through this so we can get through this real quick, because I know it's some people that is going to bed real quick. So look at this, y'all. This is the last that we're going to read. So it says, who consume all the acquisitions of men, and when men could no longer sustain them, the giants turned against them and devoured mankind. That's cannibalism. The giants started to eat the people. Fee, fi, fo, fum. That's what was happening in Jack and the Beanstalk. Right or wrong? It's right here in Enoch. They got this. That's where they get this from. I keep telling y'all. Look. And they began to get sin against birds and beasts and reptiles and fish, and to devour one another's flesh and to drink blood. Vampires.
Cannibals.
Okay. It said, and then the earth laid accusation against the lawless ones. And Azazel taught men to make swords and knives and shields and breastplates, and made known to them the metals of the earth and the art working of them, and bracelets and ornaments, and the use of antimony, which is nuclear science, and the beautifying of the eyelids, and all kinds of costly stones, and all the coloring tinctures. And there arose much godlessness, and they committed fornication, and they were led astray, and became corrupt in all their ways. And Sanyaza taught enchantments and root cuttings, Amaros the resolving of the enchantments, Baraquiel taught astrology, Cocobel the constellations, Ezekiel the knowledge of the clouds, Araquiel the signs of the earth, Shemyesiel the signs of the sun, Sariel the course of the moon. And as men perished, they cried, and their cry went up to heaven. Still think magic is good. Because as soon as women and men learn magic and they learn how to extract metal out of the rocks and use roots to change God's plan, people started to die. And instantly people became more wicked and more wicked because they wanted to be gods. That's right, Beowulf. Angelina Jolie played the female demon that seduced the man to have sex with her or go shopping with her, and then she created Grendel. And Grendel came back to torment men for the rest of the movie. He didn't even want to tell nobody. He lied and said he killed her, and he didn't. He had a baby with her that was ugly. And they say, oh, I don't believe that. Well, they make movies about demons going shopping with women right now and men right now. The Exorcist, Exorcism of Emily Rose, her shirt was getting popped open and something was holding her down on her bed. An unseen force in the Exorcism of Emily Rose. Paranormal activity. Folks getting drugged in the couches. Folks is getting drugged under beds and in closets by unseen forces having to fight their way out. Something's going on. Somebody said the entity, two people said that, but at the same time. Okay. Paranormal, something. It's a movie. A documentary on Tubi called Paranormal something, where the women talk about how they was plagued and taken advantage of by unseen forces over and over, and nobody believed them and all of this. When your kids tell you something is under the bed, something is under the bed. Mommy, something touched my foot when I'm asleep. Something is touching their foot when they sleep. I don't want to go in there. It's a monster in there. Police him. Incubus and a succubus is what? Go look up incubus and succubus real quick, everybody, and tell me what they are. And those are just
They have sex with you.
But I want them to go look up. I want them to go look up y'all go look up the definition and post it, please. For the new people, because they might not know. Go look up the real definition of what it says an incubus and a succubus does. Please. And post the definition of what it say on Wikipedia or whatever it is. Real quick, y'all. It was a movie called The Incubus. It's a movie called The Succubus too. All right. I gotta do this in order. Sarah, I believe you were there, and then Tiffany, and then SB. We gonna go, y'all. Y'all know I'm trying to make sure I do it in order. And then Josh. Hey, Josh. Hey. No, everybody. Okay. Who? Go. Hey. Come on, Miss Sarah.
Yes, ma'am. I raised my hand yesterday, but I know you were tired and everything like that. And so I just, I respect you and everything like that.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Obviously, I let everybody else talk too, even though it was a little bit out of order, but it's fine. I said, like, God, if I'm supposed to speak, then I'll speak. It's fine. Yesterday I had a praise report, and then today I wanted to speak about what you were talking about earlier. So I don't know which one is.
Come on.
Which one you want to hear about first? Because I don't want to go over my time.
Well, let's keep going. Miss Julia, can you mute your phone, Mama, please?
She was born. They said her hour was supposed to be
Miss Julia. Thank you. Okay, go ahead, Miss Sarah.
Which one did you want to hear first, babe?
Go ahead, whichever one you want.
I'll end with the good thing. Okay, so if you want me to continue, but what we were speaking on about earlier, is a very private and personal thing, and I don't really care, because if it saves my soul and it saves other people, so I don't give. That's fine. So I found that, like, I do. We all get a little bit lonely sometimes, and we need to have that little personal time. And so I found that whenever I did, it was like all of a sudden something bad happened. Like I was expecting, to be off that day for work. And all of a sudden that closer falls off. And I was like, all right, God, maybe it's a coincidence, whatever. I don't know. Because I never thought about that being a sin, because I'm like, I'm not involving somebody else. I'm just taking care of business. And, and it's a brief release. And I'm like, oh, okay, I feel better. And no, it has changed, because I did it again. Like a week later, that person called off again. And I was like, for real though, God.
Yeah.
All right. So just to make sure that this isn't coincidence, that this person isn't actually really sick. I was on vacation last week for the first time in a year and 9 months. And no joke, Like everybody was really cool at work. Everybody really respected me and everything like that. My brothers were in town. And I did. And it just so happened to be my birthday. So I was like, whatever, I don't care. Their dog died that very same day. They were at the beach with me. Their dog died. Yeah. And they had boarded him and everything like that. Their dog died. So I was like, okay, cool, God, I hear you. No more. No more. I'm good. Thank you so much. So that was a lesson to tie in, because it's a hard thing. It's an awkward thing to talk about. Nobody wants to say like, hey,
Yeah.
But we all do.
Yep. She was saying there's something that she has done and she didn't know that it was a sin, and she didn't think it wasn't a sin because she wasn't involving someone else. But every single time that she does this thing, her personal time that we have all been guilty of, something bad happens. And that was God showing her that the things that you do in private are going to affect outside of your private time, is what she was saying. Right, Miss Sarah?
Yep.
So with that, I keep telling y'all, there are things that God is, we don't think that he's not pleased with it, or we don't think it's a big deal, but it is. Do you understand? And you're not the only person that suffered with that, because I know exactly what you're talking about. I promise you. I do. Okay? And the reason being, if you've ever read the story about the man that allow their seed to fall to the ground, that they're cursed. Did y'all know that? A man's seed is not ever supposed to hit the ground because it's life in his seed. It's never supposed to hit the ground.
Can I expand on that? For something
Yes,
my
ma'am.
mom told me years ago, and I've been trying to research it for a while. She used to say this phrase: "It is better for a man to plant his seeds in the belly of a whore than to allow it to hit the ground."
It's a true thing.
I've been trying to find that though. And she said, and I'm like, what? She said, it's best that a man put his seed in the belly of a whore than to allow it to hit the ground. I'm like,
I'm going to tell you what's crazy. Isn't it crazy? There are women that get married as virgins, and this is not anything negative.
What?
But there are women that get married as virgins and they never conceive, but a hoe will keep popping out babies left and right. And you would think that her body would be messed up, but God continues to bring children through the whore.
Mm-hmm.
And the good women, ain't that crazy? Do y'all see how God do what he want to do when he want to do it? I told y'all I better put some clamps on it.
Yep. Here.
Cause there's some people that was like, she pregnant again?
No, that feeling.
Wait, Circle, what you mean by like the good women? Like, what you gotta explain a little more.
Okay, you know what a dirty little hoe is, nephew. Don't play. You know
Right,
what
right.
that thought.
But you saying like the good.
You know what a thought is, and then you see the other girl, you be like, she a good girl because she ain't got no bodies on her. Like her body count is low. That's a good girl. You understand that, nephew?
Right. Okay.
You know that. You know what I'm talking about now?
Yeah, but
So
only
the girl with the low body count would be considered the good girl, and the girl with the high body count,
right.
Don't nobody want to even say that they've been over her house. But guess who keep coming up pregnant? And guess who got to run out on Maury because he the daddy?
You are the father.
You are the father.
What's wrong with you? Silly.
And your girl with the low body count, she run out like, no.
Do you have time for me to share the praise report, or do you want to go on
really
to other people?
quickly? Come on, so we can get to these other people. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No worries. I don't want to take up anybody's time excessively. So it was because I was on vacation last week, but the week before that, okay, it was me and one other girl closing at work, and it was raining. So I went out front to smoke because we don't have any awning in the back, whatever. And just so happens there was another lady out there with a stroller, and she was upset. And the little girl was upset. And she's like, Mommy, I just want some pizza. And she's like, well, you know, like she's angry texting somebody, and like, bless her heart, like she's upset. I've been there where you don't mean to upset the child either. But I was just standing there smoking. I didn't even like say hi to her or anything like that. I'm just standing there smoking, and I was like, God said, no, move now, because you know that you took deliveries last week and you still have money sitting in your wallet that wasn't really yours just because you didn't have a delivery driver. It just so happened that you were blessed with that. You get paid a salary, you're good. And I said, yes, sir. And so I walked in the dark, in the rain, to my car. And I looked at all the cash that was still in my wallet, and it was $64. And I said, this isn't mine anymore. And so I moved back to the awning where she was, and she didn't acknowledge my presence, anything like that. And I walked up to her, and my hands were absolutely trembling. My voice was shaking. And I just said, God told me to give you this. And she's like, I can't take that. And I said, no, God told me to give it to you. He said, go to your car, go get that, give her everything that you have in your wallet. And I did. And she just grabbed me, just wrapped her arms around me, just sobbing and everything like that. And she said, thank you so much. And I said, you're absolutely welcome. Like, what's your name so I can pray for you? And then, she's like, my name is so-and-so, and this is my daughter, so-and-so. And I said, it's on my name tag, and obviously I work here. So, and she was like, I can't take this. I said, no, you will take this. God wants you to have this. And she said, thank you so much. And I haven't seen her since.
Listen, y'all. Your little bit that you have can mean so much to someone else.
That's right.
Do y'all see this over and over again? God is stationing us in places to be a mirror touched by an angel.
And to piggyback off of that, it makes it even a little bit more important is that the other girl that I was working with doesn't love God. She said, no, I was raised Mormon. I'm not interested. And I came in and she could see that I was shaking and I had tears in my eyes. And she's like, what? And I said, this is what happened. And she's like, I saw the girl out there and I didn't know what was going on. And I said, this is what happened. She got tears in her eyes, immediately reached out and gave me a hug. And then like we just, she's like, that's so nice. And she smiled at me. And then as we were leaving that night, right before my vacation, she stopped there at the door and she talked to me and she said, all these other people that claim to be so Christian and everything like that, that's the first time that I've ever seen anybody do something that was actually Christian-like. And I said, it's how you should be, like it's just how you should be. And she said, I know, but nobody does that. And I said,
People heads, y'all. People talking about, I done been around Christians my whole life, and I ain't never seen them give like that. I've never seen nobody, because we not fake Christians. Yo, mine too, Julia. Mine too. Let me tell you something. Listen, y'all. Y'all cannot tell me y'all don't be getting joy out of hearing that our brothers and sisters is giving. And they get so overwhelmed with joy. Look, the joy of the Lord is my strength. The joy that God gives you when you are obedient and you move when he say move, it's better than drugs. It's better than shopping. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Xing or whatever y'all call it. It's better than the climax you get from that. Because you will think about it 10 days from now and it's still going to bring tears to your eyes about how good God is. And okay, look at this, y'all. We allow the world to use us and use us up, and they don't give us nothing back but hurt and pain and drama. But when you let God use you, It is so unorthodox, but it feels so good. It is addicting. And you want more of it. So you look for opportunities to feel that warm sensation of him touching you all over your body, and your inside is so bubbly, and the tears is flowing, but they good tears, and you're just a damn mess. He's just so good you don't even know what to do. Look, I'm telling y'all, that's why I'm like, I'm not going back to my old life. Y'all can keep that fake stuff. I'm okay with being transparent. I'm okay with being a failure and a homeless person and a hoe when I was, and a stripper and every other thing that everybody act like they ain't, but I was. Because if you done been with more than two, I don't care what you say. Men or women, you done been with more than two people. Well, in the Bible days, you was considered a whore or a whoremonger. In the Bible days, if you done been with more than one person, so here we go. Y'all can call folks thoughts, but you just talking to yourself. Thank you. Because in the Bible, if you did more than one, baby, you was considered nasty. And if you had more than one woman and you wasn't doing right, you was a whoremonger. Just as bad. So y'all be talking about that hoe over there when we got the whoremongers over there. Just as bad. Thank you. Just as bad. God views a whoremonger and a whore the same way. We on the same level, bro. Cash your ride and I'ma cash mine. We about to see who get more. Because we on the same level. You can't talk about me. You can't make me feel bad, bro, because God judges you the same way. So while y'all talking about somebody ran through, y'all ran through too, and God is judging you the same way he judging me for my sins in my body. How about that? Y'all ran through too. Community property. As to why so many chicks can tell us where your birthmarks is. Whoremonger. You go purposely where the hose is at. You purposely shine your rims and put your jewelry on and put your teeth in and put your Gucci cologne on so you can go where the hose is at. Y'all, matter of fact, y'all say where the hose at. Whoremongers. Y'all go looking and then want to talk about all the trouble that these women bring y'all. Well, you went looking for the hose. Maybe you should have been looking for something else. Trouble. Go ahead, Jocelyn. We gonna get it together. We just about to bounce around real quick. Go, Josh.
Hey, Cerca, I missed you.
I miss you too, Pumpkin. What you doing?
Nothing much. So I've done started my college classes, right? And I'm taking psychology right now. And you're gonna end up getting me in trouble because they was talking about schizophrenia. I'm like, no, there ain't no such thing as schizophrenia. So now I'm over here debating with these folks. But anyways, I had a question about something I'm currently studying in psychology.
Okay.
They was talking about meditation. So, okay, I've heard two conflicting views. I've heard that meditation, like, it can elevate you spiritually, so therefore it can be beneficial. Then I've also heard that it's a form of astral projection, I guess it would be considered, because it's like, you're casting your soul out of your body. So,
yes, ma'am.
So I wanted to know, like, your opinion on that. Like, is meditation good or would it be considered bad?
The Bible tells you to meditate on the word. He said, do not clear your mind because a clean, clear mind, the spirits can come in. Do you remember in Insidious when the little boy wasn't in his body and the demons was trying to get in?
I don't watch paranormal movies for the most part. I mean, I've seen a few,
Oh,
but
you have to. Don't worry about it. You can't study the mind and not, girl. You about to be all in it in a minute.
yeah, because the activity today, like, she wanted us to do this 10-minute meditation video, and I told her I really wasn't sure about, how I felt about meditation because I have heard conflicting views. So I told her, I did watch the video. However, I chose not to participate in it because until I had clarity about, what I felt was right and I was able to pray on it and research it more, I'm going to choose not to participate and do the actual meditation. So
I'm so proud of you. So proud of you because guess what? Think about this. Everybody talk about the doctors now, but hold on. What is pharmakeia? We go to the doctors for spells. A recipe that changes our mind. Changes our body.
I'm making straight A's too. So yeah, I'm proud of myself. Yay!
Y'all hear that? She in school for psychology and she making straight A's because we smart over here. That's what we do around here.
I'm in school for my RN. I'm just taking my prereqs. So,
Excuse
so yeah.
Well, she don't know it, but she probably gonna end up being a psychologist. It's okay. It's all right. She don't know it yet. If she just get her ground foundation, it's okay. I'm just playing. Look, how you gonna tell somebody what they gonna do? You might end up being a psych nurse. Who knows? You might be the person that they send into the psych ward that actually can get these people free.
Either way, I feel I'm a helper. Like, like I was put here to help others and to heal because I've noticed I attract a lot of damaged people. And usually by the time, they've been around me for a while, then they start to heal. So, and that also plays part in my intercessory, me praying for others. So
we have to get into science, y'all. We have to get into science because we know what it really is. So we can stop them from playing lab rats with our people and feeding them more and more demons that make them more and more sick because they come with the pill. And they tell us they do. This is why we have got to learn so that we can help our people, y'all. You're going to be a light in a dark world. This is why we need the information. This is why we're reading the stuff that we're reading. This is why we need to understand that just because it's available and somebody say it's good don't mean it is. Do the research for yourself. Okay? Because we've been dealing with crystals and found out that crystals is the angel's blood and whatnot. And they veins and their circular systems and all of this. Their circulatory systems. And then we sit them out under the sun and the moon, and that's what they was made out of, the cosmic dust. And the stuff that we see in the galaxies, that's what they was made out of. And to charge your crystals, you have to sit them out either under the sun, the moon, Mercury, blah, blah, blah. You mean the stuff that they was made from? Make me gotta scratch my arm. Hold on. Happy birthday, Mama. Y'all hear me?
So can I share one more?
Their tears. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I just want to say I've been doing like my little tithing and everything, giving my 10%. Today is my birthday, and I went to McDonald's drive-through for breakfast this morning, and the person in front of me paid for my meal. I said, "Look at God giving me a birthday gift. I didn't even have to pay for my breakfast, girl. I was happy."
Come on, because guess what? He gonna keep on doing it too. That's the thing. Especially the fact that y'all are, listen, y'all, I promise you, your faith is going to grow as big as you need it to. Y'all hear me? Your faith is going to go as big as you need. Whatever your situation is, your faith can grow to that. Y'all, and this is why I say I want all, so it's already filling up space. What did I tell y'all? I said, I'm probably just going to build me a shop. Then I said, no, I really don't want to build it. I want somebody to build it. And then they came and built it, and the devil tried to come and make me sad that I had somebody build it. But no, God sent it exactly when I needed it. And it don't come in the way that you think it's going to come. And it's always going to be trouble right after a blessing. Remember that. Because the devil wants you to go back to your old mental state. Pay attention right before and right after your blessings. God, right before and right after your blessing, the devil's always going to fight you. Because he wants you to forget what God just did. This is why you need to journal about the things. Jocelyn, every single question you have, and write these things down in your journal, even while you're at school. Get you a book that you're using at school, because if God is like pricking your heart and it's like, that means something. That means he might have information just for you when you get your nursing degree and you're going to go into a situation and you're going to look into a person's eyes and you're going to be able to see them spirits moving. So then you know, okay, I need to go on a fast tomorrow, tonight. And God, if this patient is still here, you tell me what to do so I can set them free. Do you understand?
I've been able to see that since I was a child, and I can also feel energies. So I'm very alert when it comes to that stuff. So, that's like I said, when my intercessory prayer comes in. And plus I also got that book that you recommended. It's the spiritual warfare book. And she was talking about, how in the hospital, how there's like a lot of satanic cults and stuff like that. I'm like, even though stuff like that, like I'm gonna have to prepare myself. This is the field I need to be in. I could combat this stuff. By the time I get done with school, I'm gonna be ready. And I even told my mom today, half the sick stuff that they're doing to these people, I said it's not right. There has to be a change. And that, I want to be that change. I want to help people, for the right reasons, and not even to benefit me, just to help others. Like there's so much in, plant seeds in somebody else. Like,
yep, it's a real thing. Hold on, y'all. Listen, the spiritual warfare book, y'all, all the books are in my bio. If you go look in the lost books section in my bio on TikTok, all of the books that we talk about are listed in there. All of them. And then, so where do you put your crystals? I don't know, Pumpkin, because I don't deal with them. I mean, I got some just for one of the things. Someone sent me some, but as for charging them to get energy and to get power from them, absolutely not. I will not be doing any of that. That rock is beautiful and I love it and I show people, but I won't be charging it because something is connected to that. Just like if I unplug this light, if it ain't no electricity coming to it, it ain't gonna work. So what is you charging up in your house? Because you don't know which giant or which angel that rock might have came from. What if it was a fully evil one? And if you go look at the mountains that they're cutting into, they are actual flesh. It looks like marbled steak. And they said that, let's do it. Oh, Jesus, this thing is heavy. Y'all, they call this vein lines. This is a vein line. Don't this look like the inside of your arterial walls? Like if you look on the inside of an artery, like the line, the inside of our arteries and stuff like that, y'all, it's like prickly, right? They're tubes, right? But these are called the vein lines of the rocks. Vein lines for what? Marble has vein lines. All these expensive rocks have vein lines. Why? Why? What is it the veins of? And when the Bible said that the rocks at the end times is going to cry out. Why would rocks yell unless there's giants in them? And y'all said in Moana, that's exactly what happened. And I haven't seen it. The most expensive rocks, they say, have the most vein lines in it, right? Granted. And the Bible says, y'all, we read, if y'all keep on reading this, Enoch, it said that they was jailed under the ground in the dark. In Enoch, that's what it said. They was jailed under the earth's crust. Where do we find these? Now think about this. If something is 450 feet tall, I wonder how far they have to dig down to get the rarest parts of it. We just read that the giants was 350 feet. God jailed them under the rocks. The angels is too. We know that in Numbers 13 and 33, I think it is, it talks about the bejeweled angels. Right? We know about the bejeweled angels. Oh, I turned right to it. The bejeweled angel is in Ezekiel 28 and 13. Lucifer, also called the morning star, Isaiah 14, became Satan, the father of lies, the enemy of heaven, and his end is sure. Ezekiel said, you'll come to a horrible end and will be no more. But the first one where he talks about, he says, you were in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone adorned you. Carnelian, chrysolite, emerald, topaz, onyx, jasper, lapalooza, turquoise, and beryl. Ezekiel 28 and 13. That's the scripture. Ezekiel 28 and 13. So your crystals come from the fallen angels and their children. And it's so funny because the angels were created from the cosmos, and you have to put your crystals under the cosmos in order for them to charge. In Enoch, it says that the angels and their children, the ones that didn't die, they were jailed under the earth. And now we know that's possible because a 130-foot sinkhole just opened up in Japan. So they could have been living under the earth this whole time in darkness, and God just let them out.
Not yet.
Just like that demon box opened up, that black box opened up in Japan, and they said that something came out of it, and they don't know what came out. All of these things that were hidden in the earth are cracking open. And stuff that we didn't believe that could be possible, we're seeing it's possible. Okay? So look, y'all. We're going to continue this tomorrow. We've been on here almost 4 hours. I got to go. I know everybody didn't get to talk. We do it again tomorrow, but I'm going to sleep. I love y'all. I got to go eat something, and my throat is really, really dry. I'm sorry I cannot get to everybody. I promise come back tomorrow at 6. 9 till Fox, all of it. Yes, I'm trying to tell y'all it is what it is around here. So tonight, if y'all can, read some more, read the Adam and Eve all the way as far as you can get, and whatever stands out to you, I want y'all to, or tomorrow if you get time for class, because we're going to go back to this Adam and Eve, because it's something I wanted to get to tonight. We kind of got off. Thank you, but thank you so much, y'all. But we are going to go back to this Adam and Eve, because there's a part I want to show y'all, but I want to see who gets to it and who reads it, right? And it's not who got to it first. I just want to know what y'all identify with when y'all are reading this Adam and Eve. Okay? I want to know. Make notes. Whatever you read tomorrow, if you get to skim through while you're at work or whatever you have got out of it tonight that identifies with you and your life about how God dealt with Adam and Eve, I need y'all to read as far as you can, but don't just read fast. Actually read and see how each little page it applies to your life. Can we do that? And I'm about to go eat, y'all, because I'm hungry and thirsty, and y'all know it's time for my meds. Amen. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I gotta go get my meds home.
Right.
Because well, I love y'all.
Oh my God.
Yes, girl.
I gotta go. I'm telling y'all. So look at this. We're gonna read Adam and Eve tomorrow. Read as much as you like of it, but study. Don't just read it. Study it. Oh, for the new Christian people. My glaucoma.
Stop it.
I'm sorry, Auntie Jackie, Mama Jackie. I'm sorry.
I concur, baby. I concur.
Okay, but y'all know what I'm saying. So there we go. In Genesis, the first chapter or second chapter, the Lord said that He made all the herbs of the field good for consumption.
Because
that's what He said. And Cerca believes in consuming the herbs of the field. Now,
that's the wisdom read, baby.
Yeah, okay, that's what we gonna say this, because the Lord, it heals all kind of stuff. It heals, but in real life, it stops tremors and tumors and all sorts of things.
Absolutely. Anxiety.
It's helping these babies, but they want to put them on all these pills where they stay a zombie and they drop some stuff under their tongue and the babies ain't having 500 seizures in a day. I'm gonna take this meds over the stuff that's created in the lab any day, because it's been around since God made the earth. The stuff y'all, new medicines y'all coming up with, I don't want no parts of it, because they killing people. So I love y'all. We'll do this again tomorrow. And something is going on with my eye, y'all. It's hurting for real. I don't know.
Okay, you're like,
all right, love you.
All right, good night, y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.
All right.
Good night, everybody. I
Good
love
night,
y'all.
everybody.
Lock yourself
Good night,
safe.
y'all.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
I love y'all. I love everybody. We had a lot of people, y'all. Our classes is growing.
Good night, everybody.
Good